They didn't want to pay the voice actors to come in that day.
She had like 2 lines. But yes, at first too, yeah, there was that bit though where he's like, well, Zora says this. I'm like, oh, did they not bring her in this week? But then like in the next scene, she said something very briefly.
Yeah, they don't even have to bring her in. She can record from home, I'm sure, from the toilet.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure
where the acoustics are best.
I'm sure.
That's where Cronenberg does all his scenes.
Yeah, we know. Oh, Brown Directive.
Yeah, no, because that's the episode title.
I have something more important to do.
Did we start recording in the middle of this conversation?
Nope.
Chris just hit record a minute ago. I saw him do it.
You hit your plosives a lot.
Speaking of plosives, didn't that stupid Data knock off the Temu Data say something about plosives?
Yes, he was like, "Oh, your names, low vowels and high." Shut the fuck up! I'm glad they fragged you, you fucking ass. Oh my god, it's a Sung model. Holy shit, you don't say.
Specifically, Elton Sung. You'll remember him, right, from Picard, right?
Like,
we love it.
Here's the thing. Here's my question. Why is the cat shitting right now? That's not my question.
I don't think the recording's going to pick it up.
My question is, Alton Sung. All of these motherfuckers have this metallic sheen. Like, are you telling me that all synths have that?
They don't, because we saw some in Picard that
Then how is it not obvious? Was it like a fucking...
Maybe back in the day, right, when Sung-type androids were the thing, all the lazy other robot makers were like, well, fuck
just
it.
We'll paint it.
Yeah. We'll use the same skin so people think it's a Sung when it's not.
Painting the androids green.
You know who definitely did that?
Green.
There was some Ferengi who bought a bunch of cheap synths and then put Sung-looking skin on them and sold them as Sungs.
When you say some Ferengi,
you
mean Quark?
I mean Quark.
Yeah, I was going to say some Ferengi, but like in the sense of some pig, not like...
Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? It's your job to tell us.
Oh, fuck me. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Star Trek Emporium. Today we sell you Star Trek Red Directive. I don't know why.
It's one of Chekhov's descendants and or ancestors.
God, I don't even know, because Chekhov so doesn't sound really... Like, everyone's always like, oh, it's a Chekhov. And I'm like, it's not. Chekhov doesn't sound Russian.
Weirdly, I actually was reading up on Koenig recently. His parents were Russian. I didn't know that.
Wow.
So, goddamn.
What were they trying to get so quickly?
Hey! So yes, brown red directive.
Oh, God, if you have a brown... If you've got a brown...
colonoscopy,
I was going to say, if you've got a brown red directive, you've got to see a doctor about that.
Or you just drank way too much Dr. Pepper.
Or Kool-Aid or anything else that could make your...
Anyway, red directive.
Pepper makes your poop red? Is that a thing?
If you drink way too much.
Well, there's like 42 flavors in there, so it's bound to do something.
Dr. Pepper enema.
Who are we?
I don't know.
I ask myself that every day.
I'm trying to decide which of the 42 flavors my colon will like best. My name is Caitlin, and my flavor is cherry.
My name's Jake, and I'm a sassafras man.
Is there cinnamon in Dr. Pepper?
There is now.
And I'm Chris.
And this is Ames, and I'm blue.
Dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee.
I don't actually think there is sassafras even in root beer anymore because
probably not.
Because it's like it's like a precursor for MDMA or something.
Sure, why not?
Sassafras can be used
to make Molly?
To make Molly.
I've got sassafras trees in my fucking yard. You're telling me I could be making dance hall drugs in my basement out of tree bark?
Speaking of Molly, we've got Mall in this.
Oh my fucking god.
I hate everything.
What is that transition?
All right.
I'm just trying to bring
it was back. A really good one. Okay, so this episode, guys, I watched it. I did.
This is apparently your second time watching it.
Apparently, yes. And what's funny is I did remember certain things, and those things are the things I'm probably going to report on right now. We are given a red directive, which means we have to do what we're told, and we don't get to ask. We get what we get, and we don't get upset. And what we get is absolutely no fucking information, just orders.
From Kovich, that dick.
Which, the thing is, though, is I feel like this is more like how real military is. Like, I don't feel like most people get to be like in the military, get to be like, I'd really like to know why we're going on this mission. It really bothers my fifis not to know. Like, I don't think...
I'm gonna snoop around until I figured it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just get court-martialed if you do that. And then, like...
But this is Michael Burnham.
Yeah,
she gets awards
she
for
is
it.
the most important person.
Well, and also, Dadmiral also hates Kovich this episode, so it's okay.
I hate Kovich this episode.
That's because
so much.
we all do.
Kovich keeps doing his brown directives in Dadmiral's private toilet. That's why. He walks in and he's like, oh!
He hands him that little infinity thing, and Dadmiral's like, did you wash your hands? I didn't hear the sink going in there, Kovich. I'm gonna check the towels, see if they're wet.
He goes in there dry. The Curb Your Enthusiasm music plays. Okay. Anyway.
Larry David should have been Kovich.
Ooh, no.
I'm glad that you're talking about casting other things, because later on I need to talk about some casting that I did in my brain, but not right now. Right now we're going to try to get through this.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Oh god, we haven't even started the synopsis yet.
All right.
Red directive.
We're having a party. There's a red directive. We need to go track down these two dinks, Maul and Locke. I don't know. Excuse me. Maul and Locke. And I don't really know why. I guess they stole a Hellraiser box. What are those things called in Hellraiser?
Oh.
There's a word for that.
Yeah, there is. But I've never seen them.
Fuck, I haven't
It's
either.
like a Rubik's Cube slide puzzle.
Yeah, but
thing.
It's the Romulan puzzle that Narek had in Picard.
Oh, is it?
It's similar. It's a similar kind of.
Well, anyway,
puzzle.
they play a big... Those puzzle boxes play like a big thing in Hellraiser, I
Yeah.
guess. Pinhead, whatever the fuck. Anyway, we've got a puzzle box. It's very important. We need to get the puzzle box before shenanigans can ensue. So, of course, we're sending our top dog, Michael Burnham.
Top dog law. James is gonna kill me.
I'm going to actually murder Jake.
Top dog? I don't
Is
get
this
it.
another inside joke?
Is it-
So whenever Jake and I have lunch together every day because we work from home, and we throw on whatever's on the game show network.
Nice.
On Pluto
It's
TV.
on Buzzer. It's
On Buzzer Network. Sure, whatever.
Oh, are you talking about Chain Reaction?
No. There's
Do you remember Chain Reaction?
90% of the work. Yes, I do.
We're 3 tangents in now.
But
Jesus
90% of
God.
like Inception.
the things that I say that make no sense that Ames shoots me daggers about are me quoting commercials from Pluto TV.
Because there's only so many commercials that they play. So we see Top Dog Law all the time. I'm at the point where I miss the a freshie commercials for those pet treats. But yes, if Jake ever says anything and I fume, it's because he's quoting a commercial only people who watch Pluto TV will
Top Dog
understand.
Law is like an ambulance chaser lawyer that
Love
advertises
that.
on Buzzer.
Love that. Well, it's good to know that, like, they're still doing the same tactic of, like,
Yeah.
showing old people ambulance chasers.
Oh, this one's actually going for the target audience of this one is like young people.
Weird.
Then why are
Because
they
it's
showing it on the Game Show Network?
I don't know.
I mean,
think they-
no offense. I mean,
I
I
hear
love
you.
the Game Show Network. I have since I was in my 20s. I have always been old. It's fine. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, they're...
that's not where you get the youngs. Where else are they advertising? Fucking Nick at Night, for Christ's sakes? Are they
I
like,
mean,
it's TV land, time to watch fucking
Nick at Night is showing
Dream, I Dream of
shows
Jeannie.
we grew up
No,
on now,
no,
so...
no. The other day, Chris was like, blah, 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 is like 30 years old today. And I'm like, or this year. And I was like,
Threshold.
how fucking dare you? No, it was something else that hurt me more personally.
Oh.
And I was like, how fucking dare you remind me that I'm going to be 40 later this year? How dare you?
So Red Directive, they
Anyway,
gotta
this is-
go
yeah, they
get
gotta
the lament
go.
We have to
configuration.
go to Top Dog Law.
The what? You just said it.
I googled it, the lament configuration.
Yeah.
That's from Hellboy?
Hellraiser.
Sure.
You know,
I
Hellboy's
believe
a
you.
different... That's
Oh
Ron
no,
Perlman.
we're on another tangent. Dan.
No. I'm just saying.
Ron Perlman,
Uh,
who famously
guys,
delivers
it's,
the line "War never changes."
Right. He
And
was
he's-
paid $40 and a sandwich.
Anyway.
I want to know if they gave him
Oh my
$80
God.
and 2 sandwiches for his super mutant.
We are absolutely unlistened toable.
Anyway.
Anyway.
We're one sentence into the
All right.
synopsis.
So, all right, everyone shut up. Here we go. Well, not you. You don't need to shut
I blame
up. You're
Jake.
fine.
We're fine.
No, it's me. Don't worry. You don't have to lie to me. I know it's me. Okay. We got to catch Maul and Locke. They've got the, what did you say it was? Lament configuration. So, they are taking it to, does it say on here where they go? Kamau?
Kamau.
They're taking it to Kamau, where
Meet Fred.
to meet Fred, who is a synth. Can't imagine who made him, though. He looks a lot like Data, but I'm sure that's a coincidence. Anyway, we show him a bunch of shit, and we're like, want to buy this?
Not
And he's
sure
like,
who made him. He looks like a datum. I don't know, I'm trying to make a rap.
one is my name and one ain't 'em. I can't.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad. Thank you. 3 out of 4 crackers agree. That wasn't bad.
I just mean as far as a reference goes,
Thank
it's
you.
pretty fucking solid.
Thank you. Not unlike Cronenberg's Dumps.
This has become our new running joke, and I'm sad.
Oh, it's running all right.
Oh no, these two are really in rare form today.
That was
I'm gonna eat lunch at some point today. I don't think I'm gonna get to.
Yeah, sorry, there's no lunch. Anyway, we're gonna go talk to Fred. And Fred opens up that lament configuration like it ain't shit. And he finds somebody's diary, and he be flipping through the diary real fast, and all of a sudden he gets real quiet, and he's like, yeah, I guess this shit's fine. I'll give you some money. Now get the fuck out. And they're like, I don't think so. And he's like, actually, yeah. And they're like, actually, no. And they kill him.
Oh, no.
And they run away with the configuration. But good news, though. Sorry to go back and forth, but I'm introducing. You know how it is.
Back to the
In
Saru
order to
plot.
get these people... Fucking so lame. In order to catch Maul and Locke, we're bringing in our specialist who knows how these fucks work. And guess who it is? It's Book!
Hooray!
And Book and Michael apparently haven't talked in many, many months. And nobody's sure whose fault it is because, well, you didn't call. Well, you didn't call either. I don't know how to be around you anymore. Barf. Thank God Saru and fucking Tarina have it figured out. Saru's like, I might need to get a job working for President Rillick as an ambassador, and it would put me really close to you. And she's like, well, that's fine, but you shouldn't you shouldn't think about me while you're making your decisions. And he's like, and she's like, I mean, I love you, but you need to make the right choice for you. And he's like, guess what, bitch? The right choice is to be near you. And she's like, yeah, let's get married. And he's like, what? Anyway, that's a way better relationship than Book and fucking Michael. Yeah, well, don't get used to it. That's the end of it. Anyway, so these fucking jerk-offs, Maul and Locke, take off after killing Fred, and they're on some fucking land speeders. They're land speeding away from...
I don't know if we got.
We don't have a name for the town. Well, whatever. Kamau Colony 1. And we're giving chase. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we're hanging out with this fucking douchebag named Raynor, who's the captain of the USS Antares. Yeah. Sure.
I think different actors say different ones.
Oh, good. That's always good. Anyway, he's the captain of the USS Antares, and he is a douchebag. Like, he is... You know what it is, actually? I feel like he's the Michael Burnham of his own story. Like, he's like, I'm not going to follow the rules. I'm a rule breaker. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
But he doesn't know he's in a Michael Burnham story, too.
Yeah, no, and unfortunately for him, Queen trumps whatever fucking Joker-ass bitch he is. So... Fucking Michael Burnham's like, all right, let's give chase. And he's like, let's shoot at them. And they're like, no, don't do that. You could cause a fucking... Avalanche. And they don't cause an avalanche, except that Maul and Locke are like, wait, we could try to cause an avalanche. And they do.
Speaking of avalanches,
and
we got an idea.
And now, we don't get to follow Maul and Locke because we have to stop Kamau Colony 1 from being destroyed by this fucking avalanche that we sort of started. And to stop it, we're gonna fucking just crash some fucking Starfleet vessels right in front of them. And it works. But Tal and Mach are gone. And
so much action!
Very action. Much action.
Very wow.
Wow. Doge. And Raynor... God damn it, and they ruined it. We can't even talk about Doge anymore. Because now it's bullshit. Anyway, and while this is all happening, Michael has said, hey, Tilly, help me figure out what the fuck's up with this red directive, because I don't know, like, they're just kind of sending me out here. They're not telling me anything. They're like, risk your life for this bullshit, but they won't tell me why. Tilly decides to break into Starfleet, whatever, the Starfleet database to find out the information. She gets caught, but Dadmiral shows up and is like, whoops, too bad we couldn't stop you from getting the information you wanted.
It was a very cute delivery. I like that.
I loved it. I loved, like, I just love them, and I really hope that whatever weird fucking they're doing is okay with his wife. That's it. Like, it's definitely happening. I just hope that it's happening
Disagree.
ethically. Anyway, ethics are important. So anyway, we find out, I don't know, that it's got to do with the defector, right? Isn't that the episode?
No,
The Chase.
no. Chase.
Whatever. Somebody else
progenitors.
take over, because I saw that shit and was like, I don't remember anything about this.
Jake,
so...
it's your favorite episode.
Jake,
You're
God.
take it away,
Yeah,
babe.
so,
Remind us what happened in the chase that made me scream so much.
Yeah, I've kind of explained this episode, so you can explain that
All
episode.
right, so in the Chase, it's a Next Generation episode where Picard's visited by his old archaeology professor and mentor, Dr. Fuckhead.
Galen?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Or is that Bev's friend?
Oh, wait, that
What
might be.
friend? Oh, that's
The-
Galen.
from-
That's Quace.
Oh,
Oh,
Quace.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah, you're right. Dalen Quace. Galen is the archaeologist. You're right. Anyway, yeah, so he shows up and he's like, Picard, I got this thing. It's pretty cool. It's this little thing. And Picard's like, oh my god, you found it. And he's like, oh, also, here's the secret map to a thing. And so then it's like, oh, well, we gotta fight the Romulans. We gotta beat the Romulans and everybody else is...
Klingons, and there's a Cardassian lady go. I liked her.
There is, yeah.
So it turns out
Or
it's like a little treasure hunt, and it turns out the treasure at the end of the rainbow was the enemies we met there and didn't shoot
Along the way.
along the way.
Perfect.
It actually is the female changeling shows up.
Yep.
And is like, hey, bitches.
I'm a potato.
You're probably wondering why I asked you all here today, and it's because you're all my kids, in a manner of speaking.
This message will self-destruct.
Because RP, I'm a member of a race of people who seeded the galaxy, and this is the fucking retcon reason why all aliens on Star Trek look the same. It has
Are
nothing,
played by human
It
actors.
has nothing to do with the fact they all happen to be played by human actors. So anyway, yeah, so that introduced us to this idea that there's this progenitor species, and now
And they all have testicle heads. You notice that?
Discovery in their infinite fucking wisdom was like, let's do more of that. So
Oh, when they...
Kovich
They were
tells
like, hey,
us-
you know what I got brewing? I got a real brown Directive brewing. How about if we dump this out right here on Discovery, Season 5?
When they said... Because I remember they've been building up to it, and there was, like, hints they were going to be exploring an old TNG mystery, and it's like, oh, maybe they're finally going to give Jake the Iconians. And then it was like, not only did they not give him the Iconians, they gave him one of his least favorite episodes.
Fucking awful. And it's not even very clear why this is the most important secret ever, because...
I mean, the ability to literally create life is, I guess, a big deal.
I mean, but
But you could use
Is
that
it-
as a weapon, because you can always use something as
is
a
it
weapon.
also like
Yeah.
the secret to doing that, or is it just the knowledge about the progenitors? Because it was just the diary of some guy.
That's true.
Of
yeah.
how to get to where the progenitors are from? Is that how it works
I
out?
don't fucking know.
It's basically he gave them, and this is what the rest of the season's going to pan out to be because I happen to know. He gave them a book that's going to turn into a scavenger hunt.
Because here's the thing. If anyone is going to set up a needlessly elaborate scavenger hunt, it's a Romulan.
Yeah, and apparently he was the Romulan who was in the chase.
Well, he was
In the
one
background?
in the background.
Yeah.
He wasn't even one that had lines.
Yeah, I checked his memory alpha page, and I'm sure it has been updated since this episode came out to be like, oh, it's this one. This is the guy who's.
Well, they show a picture of him.
It couldn't be the one that had lines because they would probably have to have given him money.
Yeah,
or a
it's just
name.
some background actor from the original episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because I was listening to some commentary by Giraffe, who's one of the hosts of Strange New Pod,
Giraffe.
who has many opinions on the chase, most of which are how the anthropology and science in the chase is fucking bad. And any anthropologist you talk to who knows anything about the chase is like, yeah, this is fucking terrible. Picard should not have done this. It was bad science, and shame on them. And shame on Discovery for digging it out of its fucking coffin and reigniting
the chase
it.
better or worse than Tattoo in terms of terrible
Oh,
origin
both
stories?
bad. Both bad.
Chase is less offensive to real cultures.
That's true.
So I guess Tattoo has to take it
Yeah.
as the worst one.
Which sucks.
Which one's
'cause
that? Is that the
Chakotay
one
had
with,
so
Chakotay-
much
is that
Chakotay-
the white alien?
Chakotay-
The white alien who gave all Native Americans culture?
taught
and language.
Chakotay's
Yeah, wow.
people how to speak.
Going back to the scavenger hunt of it all, I'm curious on rewatch how it's going to feel because I
Yeah.
feel like doing this scavenger hunt means every episode is going to be a different stage of the scavenger hunt, which leads me to think this might be a better paced season than any of the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it is. I'm watching this again. It really is like...
Is it a good idea or a bad idea? I haven't decided yet, but...
We'll have to see how it pans out. But my first thought with this episode was like, wow. You can really see every season the writers reacting in real time to feedback. Because it was like, what was last season? Fucking languid. So they opened with just...
Oh, it's a
action.
promise that we're going to be nothing but action this season.
Yeah.
Too much action.
And I gotta say, like, I know that, like, whenever Star Trek tries to do action-y things, people are like, oh, you're just trying to be Star Wars. And that's not necessarily fair. They are maybe trying to be other action things, too. But my God, Jeff Russo is the composer, who does some very, very good work on the various streaming Trek shows. But in this one, some of the cues were straight out of Williams, like John Williams. Like, it was just... You can do action music for a science fiction program without sounding like Star Wars. You're not helping the accusations, Jeff.
I didn't notice the music then. I noticed the music in the Tilly scene because it was goofy as shit again.
That too, yeah.
But we'll get to Tilly later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we start the episode, with the kind of what do they call it when you do like a jump forward that you put at this time?
Tabula rasa.
That's what they call that?
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
Well, that's when you start in the middle, isn't it?
No, because then it jumps forward. It jumps back again.
Yeah, like we started with that, like, I'm still alive.
It's like a flash
surprisingly.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is different when you then...
I think in media res or tabula rasa is just when you start when
Right,
things are already
right.
happening. And
Yeah.
This is you start with something, but then you go, and this is how we got here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the term for that is, to be
Yeah,
honest.
we
I
do
just call it
that.
in medias res.
Do you? Okay.
I think so.
Right.
But she's doing that, and my first note was, whatever Michael is doing, someone else should be doing, because the captain putting herself at risk is always an annoying thing that they do on the show.
But then it's shown that she didn't choose.
Yeah, then we see why, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, you can still argue maybe she shouldn't have been on the away mission, but Star Trek.
No, she's always going to be on the away mission. I'm surprised she didn't bring Saru with her.
Yeah.
And the action sequences, I thought, were just over the top, but also incomprehensible. Like, I never understood what was going on at any given moment. Because it was just them yelling science terms at us. Like, why did Michael have to jump off of Malin Locke's ship?
I think the only thing
when
that
there
really...
was a warp bubble and
Also,
a
yeah,
tractor
I'm pretty sure
beam.
you would be torn apart if you jumped off of a ship at warp.
I was going to bring that up later, but yeah, I feel like once you're outside of the bubble, surely you will just turn to paste.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, the transition from, like, the threshold of the bubble, space is warped literally around it, and you would just get stretched and pulled like
I mean, not to invoke this... But even Enterprise, like, it was a big deal when the NX-1 and NX-2 had to, like, merge warp bubbles and they were climbing
Well, that's
between.
what I was going to say, too, is that, like, why didn't they pull that trick? Because the whole problem was that Malin Locke's ship was losing its warp stability.
Is that what was happening? I had no idea what was going on in that scene.
The ticking time clock was that Malin Locke's, because Leoben had his tractor beam on the ship.
Jake is going to call Rainer Leoben the whole episode, whole show long, because that's his character on Battlestar. People who don't know.
Just so you know.
He's great on Battlestar.
I knew he was in Battlestar. I couldn't remember his character's name, but I kind of assumed that was what it was.
But yeah, so he's got his tractor beam on, and for whatever reason that's interfering with the warp drive, which is like what Burnham claimed to be doing anyway, was she wanted to shut down their engines by phasering into the hull or something.
Yeah.
So it was destabilizing the warp drive, and they kept losing integrity. And so I'm just like, why don't you just merge warp bubbles, and that way the Discovery and the other ship can reinforce the warp bubble.
Yeah, well, I generally didn't have trouble following any of the action sequences, but the one thing that confused me with this one was, like, the impression was, like, if he didn't let go, the ship was going to explode anyway.
Yeah.
Which would have made the whole thing moot. So, yeah, you kind of have to let go, Rainer. And I'm not clear...
Why are we not okay with it just exploding?
Yeah, they're criminals.
Well, because
something.
The thing is, they do want what they have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we don't get what they have, we can't finish the scavenger hunt.
Yeah, like...
So we only want what they have. We don't only want them not to have it.
Yeah.
Which is more important.
I think to Kovich having it.
Well, fuck Kovich, because I hate that
Well,
man.
yes, agreed, but...
He sucks.
That was such a pure...
I fucking shouted at the screen when everyone's back on the ship, and Kovich is like, "Oh, you've done it wrong. I hope you have a good plan now." And I just shouted, I hope you do. This is your fault,
Yeah.
asswipe.
Get
Come
this
on.
man off the fucking bridge.
I will say, it does feel like they maybe got Cronenberg an acting lesson or two between seasons, because he felt a little less stiff.
Yeah, the acting of him was actually like better this episode, but I still just hated that he's our inciting incident. He decides from on high, from wherever he's fucking from. This is your mission. Let's go into the prophet room with Cisco, apparently.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still hate the character, but at least he's being acted better.
Yeah,
now.
I would agree with that, but god damn it.
It's like
What
he
a
watched.
prick.
It's like he watched season 4 and was like, "Oh, I gotta
step it up.
Is that what I sound like?
Am I CGI'd in all these scenes?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Speaking of following the action scenes, Chris, what do people really like in Star Trek? I think they like dune buggy chases on desert planets.
They sure do.
Because I know.
Can we yell one-liners at each other too?
I certainly loved that from Star Trek Nemesis. I think we should bring that back.
I try so hard to not think about the Argo that I genuinely wasn't sure where you were going with that until you made it explicit.
Yeah, I mean, so like it's not just it's a total rip of the pod race scene from Star Wars, right? The chase on the planet.
On Endor.
No,
it's a little
Star Wars, the pod race.
I guess
this is pod.
I guess
from
it's
Phantom Menace.
I was thinking more of the speeder chase in Endor.
Well, the speeder chase was in a forest. This was on a.
Well, I think it's kind of like the weird bastard child of both, because it's like you've got the desert world of the pod race, but then the bike-like vehicles instead of pod races, which are more chariot-y. So.
I actually wrote down that this was Star Wars Discovery.
Yeah, but the other thing that I thought was fucking stupid, and it really irritated, it took me so out of it about the pod race scene, was the goddamn bikes, which they weren't like hovering. They were
what are they called? Like sun speeders? They had a word for them.
Sand skimmers, maybe?
They were just like ski-doos. They were like
they
looked like snowmobiles to me. Anyway, but they had fucking internal combustion engines, and the sound design
vroom vroom vroom
reinforced that they were evidently gas-powered vehicles.
Well, it was a desert planet. Of course, they've got oil.
Oh, that's good.
I think Trump declared himself president of that planet.
Dinosaurs
actually,
on this planet and prehistoric.
Well, you probably don't. It probably doesn't have to be dinosaurs. It could probably be any old dead thing.
Yeah, anything
under amount of pressure.
But yeah, but I don't buy it anyway. I think that it's the fucking future. They would just it would go wee wee.
I don't know. But I mean, maybe they're meant to be really primitive.
The people on... Oh, are we stealing the bikes from the people on Kamau? Is that what we did?
They said they rented
That's where we got them.
I don't know.
But I don't know. It took me out of it because I was like, why do these future bikes sound like they're, Harleys?
Present bikes.
See, it's funny. I was so distracted by the Star Wars-esque sounding music, I didn't notice the internal combustion engine noises.
Yeah, see, that whole scene long, it's just Michael and Raynor and Book yelling what's happening to each other because it's so overstimulating that it's hard to understand what's going on, because it's like, okay, we're heading towards this cliff. When we get to the cliff, there's going to be an avalanche, but maybe there won't. And my God,
there's a 70% chance there won't be.
I think I know what would make it easier for you to follow the dialogue at least.
Don't listen to it?
Watch it on mute.
Instead of cutting between shots, why don't we just put all three characters on screen in a split screen arrangement?
It just keeps escalating. Like, you then move up the bottom for Saru to pop in, then something else comes in, then somebody else, and then Linus pops in.
Eventually,
this isn't the mess hall.
It's the open. It's the opening to the Brady Bunch, and Linus pops up where Alice is, going, "This isn't the mess hall." The Brady Bunch.
Actually, I think I just stole a joke from the original Austin Powers. Because they do the phone call, but then feed my fish, and they
not too much.
Yeah, they add an extra panel for the guy feeding the fish and take some of the food away. And...
The director of this, I looked at him. He's directed other Discovery episodes before, and famously directed the wonderful film Section 31.
Ooh.
But has this director never heard of the rule of threes, and that you kind of have to this just stood out so much. I don't think we've ever seen this device used, and we'll never see this device used again.
Well, you see, Miss Turner, the rule of threes is more like guidelines.
What is that from?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, fuck me. Thank you.
Like, I think it's something I feel like I've definitely seen in other stuff, so I feel like he was just trying to do a nod to that, but it
why?
does still, it comes out of nowhere.
It doesn't
Fucking
fit.
know
and it doesn't work.
look
Like,
good.
don't do a nod if it doesn't make sense.
Or just
Oh,
do it
nod's as
multiple
good of
times.
as
If you
a
did it a
wink,
few,
too.
if you used it more times than just this once, it may have worked.
He was like, look, Johnny Frakes keeps doing his crazy camera shit. I'm gonna do something weird.
Well, we also had a
yeah.
technobabble orbit trying to portmanteau. This doesn't work.
Don't do it.
But yeah, we had one of those in engineering when Adira, who was here this week, great
They
job.
sure were.
Seemed to be less manic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Portmanteau. How
Still
about
awkward.
portman don't?
Ah.
It doesn't work, but I don't care.
Well,
Don't shake your head at me like that.
You know why Adira was less manic? Because we got a Tilly show up.
Drunk off her ass.
And Tilly-
Super manic.
No. We're not going to the Tilly stuff yet. We're still on the action ship.
Oh, I'm jumping around.
Don't jump around.
Jump
Yeah,
around.
I'm the one that
Jump
jumps
around.
We're in
around.
medias res here, so we're just...
Apparently, yeah.
So,
Meanwhile, 4 hours ago, when I was complaining about this episode, the other thing in that action scene is it's Book and Michael, figuring the thing out because of their past as couriers together, which they keep referencing things that we've never seen.
They're doing that thing that we did back on that planet we've never heard of. Oh, yeah, they sure are.
They sure are.
I thought, though, it was kind of a nice touch to have them not sync on the job for once, which was like, just a way of emphasizing, like, oh, yeah, they're...
That's a good touch. I
Yeah.
still hate that they do that, because it's just telling it's a shorthand for, like, look, these two knew each other once.
Right, but now they're at least turning it on its head.
Okay, that's fine. What I don't like, and because they did the same thing with Tarka last season, is they're painting you a picture of, you're not gonna like Raynor, because Michael doesn't like Raynor, and Michael's always going to be right. Even when, because they basically turn this character into, like, he's the one who's always going to be wrong, just because he has different experiences than Michael does. And this is emblematic when they're racing toward the cliff face, and it's do we save the townspeople, or do we go after the Mullen Lock's ship? Good tension, like that. Of course, Michael's right, because there's going to be an avalanche. And Raider says, haha, the 70% for the win. It didn't happen, the avalanche didn't happen the way that you said. And then they cause the avalanche themselves. And his response is the goofiest, huh? That I've ever heard. And I can't, it's too telegraphed that we want you to not like this character because he's not Michael.
I will say, though, I think they did they didn't, they at least sort of established him a bit first in just the interaction with the Antares and the whole thing with the tractor beam. They didn't just say outright, with Tarka, they literally were like, look, he's kind of before he even showed up.
Right.
He at least got to show up and kind of be belligerent when we first meet him anyway. Vance didn't call up and say, by the way, Raynor's kind of a prick.
But, here's the other thing, though. It seems like he's just reckless, and how did he get to this point, or how did he get to be a captain of a starship?
It was during the burn.
Yeah.
He was
Standards
probably
were way down.
A perfectly good captain during the burn years.
But also, I think, they're trying... I don't think they're, it's not... I don't know if maybe it comes up more later, but they... or at the very least, they're trying to imply, he made it personal, and because he's not a main character captain, that's bad.
Yeah.
When Michael did it last season, it was good.
When Michael does it, it's fine. When
Cisco
does it, it's fine. Did Janeway ever make it personal? Oh yeah, her and the Borg Queen.
Oh, her and
Very
guy
personal.
from Equinox.
True.
Is that the one she fucked?
No, that's the fascist.
Oh, yeah.
That was a different kind of personal.
Which, yeah, we hoped he was actually not a fascist, because they actually had really good chemistry.
Yeah, that was such a bummer, man.
It really was. But yeah,
I had high hopes for those kids.
It was funny, though, that, when he's being reckless and she's, telling him not to be, he's like, I've read your file! And she's like, yeah, but I'm the main character.
No, but that's what I mean, though. He's obviously just her on the different side of the coin. you know what I mean? It just feels
except he's like her with, a shot of stupid in the arm,
Yeah,
he's doing stuff I'll hold on to this ship while it disintegrates. Or, I'm going to start an avalanche.
She's like, I'd rather not die, please.
I wonder what his meeting with Kovich was like. Because Michael will stand up to Kovich because she's always right, because she's Michael Burnham. He probably was like, yes, my liege, I will do exactly as you say.
Yes, my liege.
That's the thing, that's the weird part, though. He seems so belligerent.
Yeah, but he has the order. Like, his specific order is fetch the token item that we need.
Yeah.
I think he's just a sexist.
Actually, you know what it was? What it comes down to is he was, even if he did bristle, Kovich went, Mullen Locker there, and he went, oh, fuck you that I'm involved.
And he went, boing.
What type of alien is he supposed to be?
Kellerun.
Who? Rainer?
Rainer.
He's not just people?
No.
No, he's got funny ears.
Kelleruns are the people we met in Armageddon game in Deep
the
Space
top
Nine.
knot people?
Yes.
Oh,
But he's got better hair.
The Miles never drinks coffee in the afternoon episode.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Miles!
And then it's great because she's wrong.
But hey, it worked.
No, yeah, it worked, but I mean...
I
Yeah.
expected this.
But yeah, he's one of them. They got rid of the stupid
God,
haircuts,
can we just talk about
luckily.
Deep Space Nine again? I
Please
mean...
no.
Oh.
that wasn't even a great
No.
episode.
What'd you say?
So that wasn't a great episode.
I like that episode.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it's funny. For me, it's like very easy to remember his name because, as we saw in one of our previous vlogs, my favorite Green Lantern is Kyle Rayner.
Oh, there you
So
go.
I'm just like, that's all it's like, Rayner? What? No.
My favorite cherries are Rainier cherries.
There we go.
Delicious.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah, I'm left because maybe it's because I'm such a what's the word when I do things the opposite of how people expect? Contrary. I'm such a contrary person by
A
nature.
contrarian. Even.
I'm a yes, I'm one of those. Is that when Discovery?
No, you're supposed to say no, not a contrarian.
Fuck off. Disagree. That when Discovery shows me something, I was like, "You're gonna hate this." I'm like, "I'm not gonna hate this." Or when they're like, "You're gonna love this character," I'm like, I see the faults in this character."
You're gonna love this character.
I'm gonna give
I
this-
fucking doubt it.
What?
I
What?
give him the benefit of the doubt.
So I know this isn't what you're on about, but you're making me wonder, what the fuck do the writers want us to think of goddamn fucking Kovich?
I think they want you to think he's the most fascinating man in space.
No.
Does he drink Dos Equis?
No.
Yeah, Kovich, I think they want you to think he's like mysterious and cool. And he goes into his white void room, which is mysterious and cool. The Infinity Room, that thing.
Yeah.
that
I know you
fucking
said
thing.
white void, but at first I thought you said white boy room, and I was like, yes, exactly where he belongs.
What was he doing later in the episode? He was in the hollow deck of
Just on a fake planet.
on a fake planet.
He was looking for the Twin Moon planet.
He asked the holodeck to like
Show him,
a planet, and Michael's like, "This isn't the one. It should have more moons than this."
Yeah, that because I remember like I don't have the world's best memory, but I do remember in like seasons 3 and 4 being kind of like, who is this guy? What's his deal? I kind of, But then like I don't remember what I thought at the time, and I also know the fucking reveal. I know, but like I feel like even without that, at this point I was like, I think the minute they introduced the stupid infinity tubule, it was like, you're really over-egging this now.
I definitely started disliking Kovich before this, but this definitely cemented like we're doing this mystery hunt thing for no reason because Kovich tells us to. Is that a good enough reason to do anything?
What is even with what I know? It is still not clear what this man's actual official position within the Federation and/or Starfleet.
Who knows? He's his own fucking thing, and like
He's his own
thing.
This-
What's that from?
David S. Pumpkins.
Right. Jesus.
It's got a middle initial now?
Yeah.
Kovich S. Kovich.
Yeah. So a couple things. So one.
Oh, more things.
They have him doing basically the same fucking thing they had Rillick do last season, which is stand on the bridge and second guess everything. Which I'm like,
so Michael can be right.
That's
So-
my
just so
favorite
my-
kind of character.
yeah.
I do like when he almost fell over and Saru was like, maybe you go sit?
Oh yeah, when we learn, because it's actually a good idea by Mullen Locke. I give them credit for this one. When they're like, "Oh, we'll just follow their warp signature," then they send out like 20
Chaff.
fake warp signatures. Clever bit. I
They're
like
fun.
that. I like that a lot.
You know what Burnham should have done before she leapt off the thing is like stuck a tracking device to the
That's
the
true.
ship or something.
But she didn't. She wasn't expecting to go on this kind of a mission. I
Yeah.
think.
And she knew enough
But-
to wear her auto.
that's
you
just
wear that
default,
at all
yeah.
times.
Oh, okay.
I did like, that thing formed around her. That was kind of a cool effect. But going back to the warp signature
Yeah.
thing, she brings in Book to like figure it out in 2 seconds when Saru said it would take a full day to figure out which thing it is. And I'm thinking, this is Kovich's fucking mission. Kovich should be the one doing literally any helping. If you have 20 different warp signatures going in 20 different directions, get 19 more ships. You're Kovich. You have the capacity. Everyone listens to you for some reason.
failed your mission.
Yeah. Well, you know, they were all in different systems because that's how you always do in Star Trek. Thank God the Antares was there.
Fucking ARG.
Look what I got from the sharper image. It's this cool infinity glass thing.
He fucking would like the sharper image, that piece of shit. You know what else somebody likes? I mean, he likes the fucking Sky Mall.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Have you seen my new neck pillow?
He's in Brookstone every day.
God damn it. Damn it, Stamets. I hate Cronenberg.
Noise canceling butt plug.
I could totally.
All butt plugs are noise canceling, Jake.
Okay, but back to your better joke.
It's got Bluetooth.
What's sad is how I could totally picture Kovich sitting on the bridge with a neck pillow, looking bored.
I thought you were gonna say with a noise canceling butt plug.
No, with
looking bored.
And maybe he's got like little fucking. He's got those like Manta fucking sleep things from YouTube with like the Bluetooth going in his ears, and they're like
The Manta sleep thing?
they're like
Oh, the eye pillow.
yeah, they're like
with
sleep masks. Some of them have
yeah.
cooling stuff. Some have Bluetooth.
I used to
built in.
have a nice set of them.
I can
love
picture him
that
just
shit.
passed out in a corner on the bridge like.
Airlines used to give you those little. They were like the thin kind.
Yeah, the
they
like
don't do that anymore.
the kind every housewife wore in a sitcom in the 60s.
Yeah.
I didn't think they had Bluetooth in the 60s.
Getting back to this.
Oh, damn it. Do we have to?
How do we guys like Maul and Locke so far?
They're fun.
Green.
I am very annoyed by Maul's name. Because Maul is like an outdated slang term for like a gangster's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was on purpose or they just weren't thinking.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was on purpose because I think it was another review I read said, and the Locke kind of sounds like lackey, which made this reviewer start thinking, I wonder if they're working for someone who's going to be the big bad or if that's misleading. But it means like, if you start thinking going down these rabbit holes, like blame the writers.
Yeah.
I mean, they clearly chose the names to be like a good, falls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Duo.
And it does.
Well-
Maul and Locke. It just.
Yeah.
Just ask Fred.
And obviously there's like a Bonnie and Clyde type thing going on here.
Yeah, they have chemistry so
Yeah,
far.
they're
I
fun.
love Locke's design. It's very cool looking.
Yeah.
She's evidently a human or something,
yeah.
and he's some kind of green monster.
Yeah.
He's an incredible.
Yeah, I love the effect we got when he entered
Oh
like
yeah,
that
so
space.
like he's kind of starts translucent and then solidifies.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
that's
pretty
delightful.
Cool. That was kind of cool.
Yep. Beats wearing a helmet.
So that was kind of neat. Yeah, I'm interested in them so far because they seem like they're not just pure evil. They seem like they're also
Well,
just...
she seems like she might be pure evil. He
disagree.
seems like he might be second guessing some of these things.
I mean, the thing is, on the one hand, like, yeah, she does try to blow Michael up, but who doesn't?
Yeah.
But they also have like
I would try.
they don't even have a gun that stuns you. They just have a gun that puts you in a little bubble.
Yeah, like
so that's
an
pretty like
ambering gun.
and like yeah, they do then murder the fuck out of Fred. But here's what confuses me about them
Fred's-
murdering Fred. Fred's a robot.
His
Fred's
head's
dead,
still
baby.
intact.
They didn't
Fred's dead.
blow up his hard drive. You
I
could
thought the same
theoretically
thing.
fix Fred.
Yeah, Fred is easily repairable. His
Well,
henchmen,
good
not
news.
so much.
No.
Good news. Stamets has some wires squirreled away because you married a pack rat.
No spoilers. They don't fix Fred. Fred's dead.
What?
What a fucking shame.
Because how many times has Data been reduced to nothing
Just
but a
his head.
Yeah.
only to be resurrected?
At
So-
least more than
At
two.
least I was gonna say at least twice.
I mean, maybe
there was famously a dune buggy chase on a desert planet.
Yeah. Well, that was B4.
That was
but-
B4, true. But
Before what?
But yeah, like I guess maybe their argument is like he's such old tech that like he's beyond repair. But that
Yeah, we don't like other than Stamets' one wire. We have nothing else.
I
can bring
really
him
uses
back.
a
Though-
wire.
I
So
wish-
speaking. Go
I
ahead.
wish they had justified why they couldn't just fix him because again, his head's intact. Like all you did was blow up some of his like power supply.
We have power everywhere.
Yeah, and like you've shown that his memory is still intact too. Like it would be one thing if like, oh yeah, they blew him up and it wiped his brain.
Upload him into Zora, and the two of them can
Oh
merge.
no. But yeah, like it is the one thing. I remember even
Turns
at
out
the
it's
time.
actually Laura. It becomes Laura.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
bad.
Because also, like, Fred, for whatever dickhead he had, ever dickheadishness, he's a fucking dickhead, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that one.
He's fine. He's allowed.
But
He's 800 years
I
old.
was saying, but
It's
he's
fine.
800 years old. It seems like it would be worthwhile to try to preserve something that's been alive for 800 years.
I do sort of like the idea. This is just headcanon that part of the reason he's such a
Ha, head cannon.
wasn't even intended.
Fred cannon.
Ah.
Oh.
But I was kind of thinking like I kind of wonder if his quirkiness is just because he's just so fucking old and is getting a little glitchy.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, this guy has a lot of Data's original quirks, which Data grew out of, but maybe this guy just grew back into them.
Yeah, like it's kind of like how I've always thought that part of the thing with what we do in the shadows, both the film and the show, is like these people, these vampires, like just live so long that they get weird, which I feel like you would, and I like the idea that it can also apply to a robot.
Big eccentricism.
It would have been nice,
sure.
I think, if they did want him to be that old. That it would have been kind of cool, I think, if they had gotten one of the actors that played one of the synths in Picard.
So you mean Data? You mean not Data? You
No,
mean Spiner?
There's some non-Spiner synths.
There's some non-Spiner synths.
I know.
On,
it's a terrible show. I've seen it.
On Robo
They would have just brought back Issa Briones as yet another synth.
Yeah, they could have done that. I don't know. I just think.
But yeah, not look.
Because he could have easily also
just
just been a Data cosplayer. He's not actually a Sith. He's just a guy.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
He's just I like pretending to be Data.
So I've got to admit.
So them shooting him did kill him.
Yes.
There is no fixing him.
I've got to admit, I remember when he was doing the puzzle box, I couldn't remember, but I was like, I almost felt like, oh, would it have been stupid or kind of cute if they did like stupid like they did on TNG frequently, like the fast forward when he was doing it, and then they did it with the book. So I was like, okay, yeah, it was cute.
Now, what they should have done, right, is have him do this whole thing with the fast forward, and like doing the puzzle really quick, and then he picks it up and he smashes it open.
So,
can you open this? Of course.
I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but there is something like that in a movie, actually. Like someone trying to deal with a very elaborate puzzle box.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there is a movie that has a scene like that. That's it? Just a movie, any movie.
I can't believe you spoiled movie for me.
Oh, I feel but yeah, no, they have like a puzzle box, and it's really elaborate, and they kind of cut between several different people, because like a couple of people have the same box, and a couple of different people all doing they forgot this, and then the other person they find is kind of just whipping out a sledgehammer.
Oh shit, I just realized what it is too. I was like, wait a minute, but yes, I also thought that was a novel way to deal with that.
So
it's the second
has
one,
also
isn't it?
seen movie.
It's movie 2.
Yes, it
even
is.
more movie.
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad that we. I have some notes.
Whoa!
Can I just talk about these notes really fast?
Note it.
Okay, the first thing is, since we were just talking about Stamets and Fred, that part where Stamets was like, you married a pack rat, I've got wire, I'll be right back. That led me to think, okay, so when they inevitably make the Discovery Muppets crossover, Stamets will be played by Rizzo. Because he'll be like, hey, I think I got some wires back in my quarters, I'll be right back.
Aww.
And he kisses his husband Gonzo on the cheek.
Yeah,
and then comes back.
Gonzo has to be.
Obviously,
That's
but like
cute.
jacked Gonzo? Like really
Here for
weirdly jacked Gonzo. So who else would be in Discovery as a Muppet? That's what I'd like to know, because it just felt like, you married a pack rat, I'll be right back, I got some wires.
So I feel like
I can't do Rizzo's voice. I never realized how much I couldn't do Rizzo's voice until right now.
I mean, obviously,
I sound like Fran Drescher fucked, I don't know, like Bernie Sanders. I don't even know what the fuck that voice was.
This is the recasting you were talking about. I would say that I don't know who else should be who, but the big question with any Muppet adaptation is
Which person's a human? Cronenberg.
No,
Obviously.
Doug
Vance.
Jones.
Oh,
Because he's basically
A
already
Muppet?
a Muppet.
Yeah, I like. Okay,
no,
yes,
I think Vance surrounded by Muppets trying to keep them straight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Admiral Vance trying to run the
I mean,
fucking
that's
Muppet Show.
Basically Starfleet Academy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Oh boy.
Well, anyway, this is your homework. Let's think about who we would cast in the coming weeks, and if we run out of whatever we're doing with Blogtivities, let's fucking holy shit. Let's recast all the shows with fucking Muppets. That's a Blogtivity, bitch. And then we could do like 6 or 7.
I just got bitched. Holy shit.
No, when I say bitch, I mean I
That was
love
an
you so much.
affectionate bitch.
No, yeah, for sure it was an affectionate bitch. But don't you think that would work? We could do that, couldn't we?
I did do a blog post already about TOS.
I don't know enough Muppets.
And I don't know enough Muppets.
Son of a bitch. All right, well...
You can do one.
yeah.
Yeah, do your own
Well,
one.
what about you? Don't fucking gesture at me. You're a bigger Muppet's head than me.
I'll help.
Fine. All right, fine. I retract my bitch.
Aw.
Sorry.
Oh, but it was an affectionate bitch.
It
You
was,
shouldn't
but
take
she
back
looked
the-
upset. I don't want her to be upset by me.
I wasn't upset. I was surprised. It's like, oh, there's a bitch in there.
There's a bitch. All right, so next thing.
note.
We were talking about one-liners earlier, and I wanted to go back to it and just see what was everybody's favorite. I'll go first. If I didn't hate them so much, I might like them. That's not how book sounds, but it is now.
Call that a night.
You're right. That's what that was.
I think...
Oh, I've got one. I've got one.
Get
I'm
it.
trying to remember like
All right,
specific
but do
lines,
it like you're Australian.
No, absolutely fucking
just
not.
like Book.
Yes. Michael on hull of ship being like, I don't have time for this. I have a saxophone lesson to get to.
What was
The
that?
Harry Kim in the world is going on here.
Is that what was it? A nod to Harry? Like, I was waiting for it to have payoff, and then I forgot it had even
I want
happened.
to see her go, and it's like holographic Harry Kim is the instructor for saxophone.
Aw.
But he's still an ensign. Womp womp.
Yeah, it wasn't even like, has it been established that she's learning the saxophone?
No,
I don't know if she is or if that's just a joke she's telling.
Yeah, like
Who's laughing?
maybe it's an expression in the 31st century.
Oh, she needs to jerk off. That's what's going on.
I gotta go mute my sax, if you know what I mean.
I'm a man, so I call it the trombone.
My favorite one-liner was inevitably making poor fucking Sonequa Martin Green say her stupid catchphrase. At the end of the episode.
Let's fly.
Like, guys, stop with the catchphrases.
Yeah, no, it doesn't need to. Like, we don't need to. We just really don't need to. Like, Doctor Who is proof that you don't need it.
Yeah,
Like,
didn't-
Geronimo, not necessary. We don't need to fucking Geronimo.
Didn't Kovich also preface that by being like, we're gonna go on the most amazing adventure, and she's like, let's fly, and it's like, look guys, even though we do now know that this is gonna be the last season before we're canceled and have to rewrite the whole fucking finale, it's gonna be a great time.
We're gonna have fun. Sorry about last season.
My final note is I liked there was another you know how I love giving Saru things to say.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's talking to Tarina at the end and he's like, it reminded me of something Tilly once said. And then I wrote, I love science.
This is the power of math.
I think that was Stamets.
No, Tilly said this is the power of math.
Did she? Okay.
Spock said I love science.
I thought oh, you're right. Fuck.
I mean,
Right.
all those stupid lines are interchangeable.
Yeah.
Oh, can I say fuck? Is that what Tilly said? Did she say, can I say shit?
She was like, this is fucking cool.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go. It reminds me
that's
of something
right.
Tilly once
Yeah,
said.
or
This
some-
is fucking cool. There
Which
you
actually,
go.
I mean, that's an appropriate response to Trina proposing to you.
No. That was
Tarina.
before the proposal.
Ah, fair.
He's
They're
like,
so
if there's
cute.
something
They
I've
are.
learned, it's that life is a blink and blah, 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 blah. They are really cute.
Yeah,
I do love them, but...
Yeah, I will say about the if I didn't hate them so much, that's a line that I feel like because David Ajala is just good.
Yeah.
Like, he delivered it, so it's like, I think that's one of those lines that other actors could have fucked up and it would have been way more obnoxious.
I don't think he delivered it particularly well.
Which
one?
That's
is it?
part of why it stuck out to me.
Oh, the
If
If I didn't hate them so much, I think I'd like them. Like, it just
do the impression, please.
yeah,
He's
you're not
earned it.
saying it
I
right.
can't.
If I didn't hate him so much, I think I like him.
Crikey O'Reilly, if I didn't hate him so much, I'd like him. That's exactly what he sounds like. Call me. Call me, Hollywood. I'm here for you. So bad.
Hollywood.
Those are all of Hollywood. Nice. That's all of my notes.
Yeah, I
I
think
only
all
had
the-
these 3 notes, and it was mostly me just like fucking just.
No, but that brings up another good point. Is I think a lot of the other bad one-liners, none of which I wrote down, but Jesus God, were Tilly trying to flirt with that boy. That boy being down for it.
Yeah, she blew it.
Although,
And-
I don't know, though. I was kind of getting the sense, I don't know, that he might have been like, okay, I've done the nice
I
thing.
have to walk her
I walked
home
her
because
home,
she's drunk.
but now she's like flirting with me. I'm a little uncomfortable.
No, he was.
I think he was down.
He was
he-
DTF.
oh yeah.
I think that was exactly right, because then he seemed sort of like, oh, okay, I guess I'll maybe we could walk again. Bye.
Which-
not since fucking Love Actually have I been so unhappy with a fucking protagonist's bad choices about not having sex with the boy.
I will say, I know Mary Wiseman, gets a lot of unfair shit from fans. This isn't at Mary Wiseman. This is whoever the fuck in hair and makeup decided to give her that haircut.
Oh,
What's
It's
her hair? I
So
don't even-
bad.
there's a lot of it.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, yeah, but
there's a weird like top knot thing going on, and
It makes her look disheveled.
no, you know what it is? It makes her look like an overgroomed poodle.
It makes her seem like a sloppy drunk, which
Oh,
is what they were going for.
ew!
But even before she
You
was
talking
drunk,
about
that
these
was
horrible
her.
bangs? Talking about this?
No, that's like
That's a really
season
kill.
That's
3 or
still
4.
it's still not good.
No, she just again. She looked like a cartoon poodle. Anyway, yeah, it's. I felt really bad. It's like, oh, that haircut is a bad choice. Whoever did that to her should be dragged before the Hague.
And that's from a previous season.
That feels very 80s.
That,
to me.
but bigger. Like they just put in way more Aquanet.
Yeah.
I just think it's not appropriate that she gets this shitted and then she has to go teach kids in the morning.
I mean, From what I've heard, that's actually pretty normal.
Yeah.
A lot of our teachers were teaching us hungover as fuck.
Well, what other option do you have? I mean, if you're living on a teacher's salary, you don't have enough for like meth or any
This
good
is teacher's
drugs.
salary in the future.
I will say,
They don't have any money.
That's true.
That's true. I when she was saying like I couldn't just crash them all on an ice moon, could I? No. And then I remember thinking, I don't know. I mean, back in the TNG days, it seemed like the Academy was all about psychologically torturing people. So maybe.
Yeah, get it.
I'm going to read the paragraph from Memory Alpha about Tilly and her boy directly, because this is in the plot summary. Because I found it utterly strange that not only does this guy not get a canonical name,
Doesn't he?
he doesn't even have a page on Memory Alpha.
He's just a sexy lamp, huh?
He doesn't come back?
I think we see him again in the finale, but I don't know I forget in what capacity.
Okay.
Does he
but they
work for her? Is he like her assistant?
I was under the impression he was also an instructor, maybe?
Well,
I was gonna say, I hope that he's not her assistant, because that would be really inappropriate.
Yes, that'd be wrong.
Memory Alpha somewhere deep in the list calls him Lieutenant Jax, but he doesn't have a page, which is surprising considering like random background extras get their own page. Where you can say like, oh yeah, so we saw this
Even
rando
Linus has a page.
in this particular episode.
Does he actually have a page, or does he just like have little like paragraphs interspersed between other Discovery characters?
Oh, just like on
Just
random
popping
pages?
up randomly, yeah.
But I was going to read this paragraph.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yes, please.
Elsewhere, a very obviously drunk on Andorian champagne Tilly is rambling to her male companion, doesn't get a name,
Rambling.
and doesn't have a link, about various subjects as she arrives in her room, confusing the poor man. Whatever plans he had are stopped when she decides to send him out with a promise of more talking. As she plans to just sit back and nurse her hangover, Burnham calls asking for help, but she suggests she say no. Tilly's in.
It's such a bummer when you're hungover before you've even woken up. Like when you've been drinking for so long that the hangover starts before sleep happens.
Keep drinking, though, right? That's the solution.
Or start the coffee, I guess. That's what she tried to do.
I will say the character doesn't have a page, but the actor does.
I know that's how I figured out who he even was.
You don't have
Because I was checking to see if he would come back. And the actor does come back in the finale, presumably as the same character. I don't remember in what capacity, because nowhere else on Memory Alpha does his name even appear.
That's funny.
But also it means that whatever progress Tilly was making with Boy, we're just left to be lost.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, they wrote Tilly out. She's kind of back as like a guest performer for this show.
Maybe, yeah. I forget how much she shows up this season, but she does show up at least a little.
Yeah, she shows up some more.
Tilly?
I know Saru has a lot less this season.
Yeah, Saru's more or less written out.
Because
That's such a
he's
bummer,
yeah,
dude.
he's gonna go be an ambassador, married man, which is fine for him. It's cute because having both him and Burnham is redundant. But I also heard somewhere that it was largely because he was going to be unavailable a lot because he was doing Hocus
Pocus 2. I knew you were going to say that.
What a terrible project to...
Oh, I've never seen it. So.
Well, here's the thing. I haven't either, but I feel
admittedly
like
neither of us.
no, I
That
think
movie
people
from,
liked
like,
it.
25 years ago?
Hocus
No, the
Pocus
original
was,
is.
yeah.
They made a legacy sequel.
30 years ago.
Legacy sequels
even.
are almost
It's
always
probably
bad.
more than that. It was probably like I was 6 probably when it came out or
liked
something.
Beetlejuice.
Fair enough.
I really wanted to see that.
You
Now
should. You
I
can
may.
still.
I may.
the
Oh,
late Catherine
Catherine O'Hara. I was just gonna say,
That's
what the
very sad.
fuck, man?
That bummed me out.
She's only
Yeah.
71. That's not like.
Yeah,
Come on. And meanwhile,
Yeah.
the fucking man on high who lives on fucking McDonald's. We can't get this man to fucking die. But Catherine O'Hara, thank God, you know?
Never got her in Star Trek. That's a shame.
God, I hate this world, you know?
She'd have made a good Romulan.
Oh my God. She'd have made a good anything. She
Well,
was
yeah,
just so
but-
good. And did
She
you
could have
guys...
been Tilly's mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I did write right here. Oh no, Tilly is tipsy. Tilpsy?
No.
Tipsy
Tiltsy.
Tilly.
Tilpsy's a good cat name.
Tipsy Tilly feels like one of those board games from the 90s where like you pushed a button and it would like
Don't wake
eventually
Daddy.
knock them over or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tipsy Tilly. It's just somebody's drunk aunt, and you don't want her to fall down.
Oh no! The house is full of fragile
I know
valuables.
it's okay.
Yes!
It's a little scale, and you got to put drinks
Yes.
on each
So
tray.
it becomes like a Jenga, but like a Jenga
you gotta
that's
keep
on
it
like
balanced.
a scale. Like a scaled
and if
Jenga.
you unbalance her, she'll fall down.
And ruin all the drinks.
And then, like, you're going to have to vacuum the carpet.
But good news, if that happens, you can just be like, nobody loses, because when she falls, you can be like, that fucking drunk bitch! And everybody wins. It's fine.
I know this isn't what you were saying, but now I'm just thinking of fucking Uncle Buck with the plate.
Unbreakable. Oh, another one gone too soon. Oh, him and Catherine O'Hara are riding in a van somewhere playing clarinet. You know, that's all right.
I tried to bring us back.
Maybe that's what heaven
Didn't
is.
work.
Maybe heaven is sitting in a van with John Candy and Catherine O'Hara playing clarinet.
Sure. What are you saying?
I do have one note in my notes that was Jake randomly just groaned at a scene, and I'm like, what? And your line was, I forgot how tedious this season was.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just the scavenger huntedness of it all. Like,
I'm curious what I'm going to think about it, because the way that it's set up with there is an inherent plot.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't Kovich being the one sending them out, I might be more, I don't know,
open to it.
Yeah, open to the idea. But it just feels a little like, here's an adventure because we say so.
It's just, I mean, my problem is that we're just doing the chase again.
But without, like, there's not going to be the big reveal of the chase.
Oh, there's the big reveal.
Oh, that's fine.
But
are there yeah, we'll get there when we get there, but, like, it's scavenger hunt in space. There is potential there to at least have individual stories, because I feel like the serial nature has let them down in the past.
But here's the thing, right? It's just the chase all over again, and I don't feel like anything that's going to happen is going to change everything.
Change the chase?
Yeah, I mean...
If they went and undid the chase, that would be kind of interesting.
That would be great.
We'll see. I also, the other one thing about this season is this didn't air until over 2 years after the season 4 finale.
God.
So not even the season 4 premiere. The season 4 finale.
But that's like par for the course for
it
post-COVID
It wasn't
shows.
between seasons 4 and 5. Those picked up like 10 months later.
Yeah, but now streaming shows, you just expect it's going to be a minimum 2-year gap.
Yeah, I think the third season of Rings of Power is coming maybe later this year.
I know. Whenever a new season comes out, I have to re-binge the first couple because I'm like, who are all the characters?
Like, it's almost crazy we got the second season of Fallout as quickly as we did.
Fallout's like been the exception because they kind of they
right
did
on
pretty good. But yeah, I just read that like they're not gonna it's been a year just about since the last season of Severance, and they're like, oh, we're gonna start filming the new one in July, and I was like, oh, so it'll be at least 2 years before release.
Well, I'm super pumped for All Mankind is coming back.
Yeah, so
that's been over 2 years now.
Yeah, and that's been probably even more than that. That's been a while.
I just remembered one more thing that I didn't write down in my notes, but that I did think, which is Stamets is suddenly obsessed with his legacy.
Oh, I wanted to bring
this
that up.
subplot.
All I could think was, damn, he's so obsessed with legacy, he should write a fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda play. It's time for him to fucking start freestyling about somebody.
Spore drives.
Yeah.
Tardigrades.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh my god, now we have to write a Spore Drive Legacy Hamilton parody.
But they're canceling the Spore Drive program because they can't find pilots.
Yeah, cancel my ass. They're working on it very quietly still.
Yeah, it's such a superpower.
You're not going to totally give up on instant travel.
Yeah. Like, I don't care how good this other warp drive technology is that they have.
I mean,
it's not Spore Drive.
No, it's the thing they're going to focus on right now because they've realized they need something better than standard warp or whatever their warp is at the moment. But they're not going to crack the Spore Drive problem for a while yet. And they've also probably since last season realized if they ever want to go to another galaxy, Spore Drive won't work because the mycelial network doesn't go into the void.
Why would they want to go to another galaxy? We've never wanted this before.
I mean, you want to eventually, probably.
Yeah, that's conjecture. I just think that they're making no progress, and therefore saying, well, we cancel it entirely, is very short-sighted of them, considering the progress that they did make with the prototype they put on books, or that Tarka stole and put on Bookship. Like, there was progress. You just need to crack the what animal can we torture this time phase.
Well, I mean, look, like, they've worked out that Book could run it.
Yeah.
So, clearly, there's maybe other species out there who could do it without you needing to genetically modify them.
Are they opposed to genetically modifying?
We
in the
don't know.
32nd
Let's
century?
assume they are, because that would fix the issue right there.
I don't like assuming.
But I mean, that we have to, because otherwise that's the problem solved. Just shoot a bunch of people up with tardigrade DNA. So if it just takes the right kind of brain, just keep start with the betazoids, because we know they're empaths too, and then work from there.
Yeah, there was nothing special about Paul. Paul just injected himself with tardigrade
he had
shit.
this magic DNA.
Yeah.
I think they're just worried about accidentally creating guild navigators, and
That's a fair concern.
nobody wants that.
Or they're just afraid that, they don't realize Paul's always been like that, and they think injecting him with the DNA, it's like, we do not need, a fucking...
Tens of hundreds of Stamets running around space. Stamets around.
One is too many.
I love Stamets.
He's so whiny. Like, dude, sure, they're not going to make more spore drives. You have your spore drive.
Right, they even said that. They're like, yeah, but that means, Discovery's unique. And he's like, meh. But also, bro, you're 900 years in the future. There should be something better than this already. No offense. If the burn hadn't happened, your shit would be so fucking, blown out of the way.
I mean, again, his is literal instantaneous travel. You can't get any better.
I don't know. They literally have transporters. Maybe they just figured out how to use transporter, ship transporter.
Super long-range transporter. I mean,
there was one in Voyager we saw.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, the fucking...
oh, yeah, those people. The
Prime
reverse.
factors.
Prime factors.
Well, I'm just saying, there's more than one way to...
But see, the problem, though, and we talked about this before, but, the problem with long-range transporter doesn't actually limit the need for Starfleet, because,
you need
to be able to bring labs. You're not going to beam a lab.
Yeah, but what if you had a transporter, the size of the ship, and just...
Yeah.
I mean, Prime Factors, they needed their special planet. They couldn't just use it anywhere, right? Wasn't that the deal?
whole ship would have to be the transporter, because you'd have to have access to it all over the place.
There's also quantum slipstream drive, which we haven't heard about in a while.
Yeah, but didn't we say that we were ruining something by using that?
No, that's warp drive.
No, okay, yeah.
Quantum slipstream was the one where it was super, super fast.
I think they were still using it in season 3. I think they used Slipstream at one point then.
Yeah,
was that a transwarp conduit?
Didn't they use it to follow somebody somewhere or something?
That was a transwarp conduit that was set up
full of junk.
That Osira used.
That Osira.
Okay, yeah.
That fucking bitch.
Which is similar, but I think quantum slipstream drive you don't need the
you
conduits was the thing.
The
Herogen network that we use.
I think they're using Slipstream even in Prodigy, aren't they?
Yeah, because she has because
it's like the Prometheus.
Yeah.
Prometheus, is that
no,
right?
it's the Daedalus.
Daedalus.
Or the Dauntless.
Oh God.
Dauntless.
No, it's too many names.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think it's a Dauntless. Whatever. The goofy looking ship.
That's the other thing too. Is
Janeway has.
I'm sure whatever it is they're running around with calling warp drive is completely different than whatever 24th century warp drive was. It's just still called warp. It was originally warp type X or whatever, but eventually over time it just became warp drive.
True. Which is interesting that we don't see a lot of Delta Quadrant races in Star Trek. You expect to see a Kazon.
You saw them more in Prodigy.
I know you saw them in Prodigy.
Well, we're getting aren't we? We have a Jem Hadar thing in.
They're not Delta Quadrant.
They're
Gamma Quadrant, right? Just kidding. Fine, shush.
But yeah.
Good try though.
Some Kazon, some Okampas.
Yeah, I mean, no one. Oh wait, that's why, because they were all fucking lame as fuck. That's why.
Good point.
No one wants to see a Kazon.
I don't know, a Talaxian would be
Yeah, I was gonna say, bring on a Neelix. That's all right.
Assuming that eventually the Borg just wiped out everybody in that quadrant.
Can I tell you what really sucks is being someone who has come around to Neelix and having to be on Star Trek shit posting and being like, actually Neelix was not that bad, and let me tell you why.
It's character growth.
It's so annoying. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, listen, when I was your age in terms of this series, I too hated Neelix. But I'm going to tell you that in a couple months' time, you're going to be sobbing your eyes out when he leaves the show.
But you've come around.
Who spoilers?
Now you love Neelix. Who else loves people?
We love so many people.
Yeah.
That was a nice segue.
Good segue. Thank you, because we've been talking for so fucking long about mostly not Discovery.
Yeah, this has been especially heinous.
Slightly punchy episode.
And I blame myself. Correctly, I think.
I blame the commercials on Pluto TV.
Top dog law.
Jesus Christ. So here we are in our blog activity, and hey guys, this is perfectly timed because this coming weekend is Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.
And we're going to start talking about love and who loves who, and we're going to start with... Everything's easy because you're Vulcan.
Ah.
No, it's not her. It's very difficult to love a Vulcan, but Saru's nailing it. So we're going to start with romances in the original series, and I have curated the hell out of this list because every time Kirk puts his mouth on a woman isn't just going to cut it anymore. Because there's too many.
I was gonna say he didn't put his mouth on that many women, but
he
also
put his mouth on
making out
over
with someone.
20 women.
Wow, that's more than I would have guessed. But even so, one kiss does not a romance make.
Exactly, and
So
that's why
good for you, Ames.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to focus on the ones where it's either integral to the plot or it's integral to the characters. These moments from the original series.
Oh, so that Shakespeare one must have made it in, yeah? Sorry, you have a PowerPoint. I'll shut up and we'll just go with the PowerPoint.
I also shared with you the PowerPoint yesterday.
I know, Ames, but you know I didn't look at it. And it's not because I don't love you, it's just because I'm an asshole.
Did you look at it?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't want to add anybody? Great.
Oh, see, Chris is not an asshole. This is where Chris and I differ.
I was really trying to let you make the case for anybody who I didn't include because I didn't want a mile-long list. So
I don't remember anything
here's
that
our
far back.
slightly less than a mile-long list from romances in the original series. I'm doing these in show production order, so we're starting with McCoy and Nancy Crater in The Man Trap.
Oh,
now,
that's like episode 2, isn't it? It's like very early.
3? I think there were the 2 pilots and then this.
So that's Assault Vampire,
1.
yes?
This is 1.
This is the first one that aired.
The first one that aired.
That's right.
What did I say, 2? I was close.
You're very close. No,
She's
aside
a
from the
monster.
point that she happens to be
Yeah.
Assault Vampire.
Oh,
Who can
yeah.
influence your thoughts a little, maybe?
Yeah,
Or she's
who-
just a shapeshifter. It's hard to tell.
Well, I think it's interesting because 3 different people saw her 3 different
Yeah.
ways at the same time, so she's doing something with perception and shapeshifting
Well, right,
and stuff.
she's a vampire. She's using the glamour.
But we can definitely see, because McCoy definitely was ready to fucking plow.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That they had, at one point in their lives, a very nice relationship.
She called him
He
Plum.
saw that sucker mouth and was like,
That
Still down.
vampussy.
And I just like anytime McCoy is kind of Twitter pated because, like,
It's so rare.
DeForest Kelly does it so cutely.
He does.
He's adorable.
I love him.
He's just got beautiful eyelashes. You know,
Aw.
he's just got it all going. We love him.
He's a charming man, and I
Yes.
want him to be happy, and it's not going to be with Assault Vampire.
No.
I'm sorry, McCoy.
No.
Maybe for a minute.
I wished. Any more thoughts on McCoy and Nancy?
next.
Next. Here's an actual big one, because this one comes up an awful lot. This is Spock and Christine Chapel, which comes up in various episodes, to various extents. We're not going to talk about Strange New Worlds. This is just in the original series, where we didn't know any of the stuff that happened in Strange New Worlds between them. ...
Yeah, it's... This...
It's sad.
such...
It's one-sided, which is
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, and it very much feels like, I don't know, it is very much like a... You can tell it was a 60s thing written by men of this pining woman. And so that's tricky.
Yeah, it was like her one trait that she got to have.
Yeah.
Especially in like the naked time, where
Yeah.
she's just thirsting, and Spock is not at all interested.
Yeah.
Spock is more battling the what is my dual nature thing versus like am I horny all the time.
Yeah.
He's a different kind of drunk, that guy.
Like, I preferred her when she was a nurse, not a nurse pining after Spock. Like, at least makes sense in Naked Time, because everyone is space drunk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but then you see in like Amok Time where
She brings him
she's
a nice suit.
Yeah,
she's
she's
bummed
super
out
jealous.
that he's
engaged.
affianced.
Yeah. She got a crush on him. That's
yeah,
fine.
she's got a crush because we don't know any backstory other than she's got a crush on him.
She makes him some plomeek soup, and he's a dick about
I mean,
it.
I would say it's probably one of the most developed of any from TOS, since very few of them are recurring, really.
That's true. They kind of serialized it. They remembered what happened
Yeah,
last
like
week.
it kept coming up on, like, you know, like a lot of the people on this list we see once.
True,
and then
yeah.
they're gone.
They're the flavor of the week kind of people. We even see in the animated series when Spock is under the influence of the love drug, and he actually lets his guard down, and not lets his guard. He's influenced by a love drug and is pining for Chapel, but she's like, no, not this way. This isn't good. I don't like it. And the same in Play to Stepchildren when they have to make out. And he's like, no, not this way. This is not good.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I give her credit for.
So, yeah, I mean, they did probably the most interesting stuff with it.
Nice.
I like that.
And she also got scenes outside of that, too, so it wasn't her whole personality.
Exactly. So
it might be the winner.
sorry, Christine. It's not going to be my winner. Let's go on. Let's go talk about the one that Caitlin was referring to a moment ago, which is Kirk and Lenore Caridian from The Conscience of the King.
She sucks.
she's crazy. And I get it. I mean,
She is cray.
I could totally see finding out your dad is fucking Hitler just breaking you. Like, that would suck.
Yeah, but Kirk was super into her.
He was.
Well,
she's a
because-
hottie.
Yeah, and she's crazy. Men love crazy women.
He didn't know she was crazy till the end.
He knew. Somewhere
picked it-
deep down in
he
his
picked
dick,
it
he
up.
knew.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Damn,
I think
she fucks like her. She's got major daddy problems.
I mean, I think I listed that as my favorite TOS episode, so obviously I'm at least somewhat biased.
It's a very good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can also see later in the episode that because of Kirk's feelings for her, that he's very much not like disbelieving that she
Yeah.
could have anything to do with this. Like, he doesn't see through her very, very obvious crazy.
That's a rough week for him. You know, it's like, hey, Jim, it's me, your childhood friend that barely survived the purge on this planet. I think I found Space Hitler. And he's like, oh, that can't be. Oh, my friend's dead. Maybe he is Space Hitler. Oh, I'm in love with this girl. Oh, God, she's Space Hitler's daughter. Ah, bad week for Jim.
Daughter of Space Hitler.
Just a different space Hitler. But yeah, they were fun. She also, I think, got a lot of very fun dresses.
Yes. Oh, that's one thing. TOS, you could always count on a really fun dress.
Oh, yeah. Moving on. Oh, here's a good one. This is Spock and Layla Kalomi in This Side of Paradise. Now,
Which is flowers.
granted, he was also, again,
Yeah.
under the influence of love drugs. But there was something
Oh,
there.
yeah.
There had,
Because
yeah.
they had plowed
They had
before.
history. Yeah.
We assume.
Well, I don't know if they plowed.
They
there was
had
definitely some-
plowed before.
I vaguely recall, because it's been ages, but I feel like what I most remember is sadly, like, at the very end when, like, he's no longer under the influence of them and he's just there being Vulcan at her and she is crushed.
Yeah, like, it's tragic for her that
Yeah.
she almost got a taste of what it could be like, but she's also under the love drug.
I think she got a taste.
You think?
I think so.
Yikes.
God, that's where the mint julep thing started, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Bones got
Oh,
a taste.
yeah.
Mint juleps.
Yuck.
Yeah, but that's kind of a sweet one that leaves
Yeah.
you sad at the end because,
Yeah.
like, man, Spock, if you could have, like, love from people if you can love them back, but you won't let yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's it, that he won't let himself. And I wonder if that's a little bit also his half-human thing, being like, I'm going to tamp down all the human shit.
Well, yeah, though, it's definitely, he's overcompensating for being half human, and, you know.
But also, like, Sarek never stopped Sarek from plowing human ladies, so...
Well, yeah, but see, because
He did it logically.
Sarek, unlike Spock, clearly had a good father.
Mm.
So he turned out like mentally stable.
Got it.
Spock was raised by Sarek, who is the worst father in Star Trek.
No. Emphatically no.
I
don't know.
honestly,
I've met Worf.
Yeah, I was gonna
Worf
say.
only fucked up one child. Sarek fucked up 3 that we know.
Yeah, I was
of.
gonna say, and the
Okay,
list is
fair.
growing. Frankly,
There-
we don't know where this
as
By,
fucking
by
is.
There's-
sheer quantity.
There's probably more out there we don't know about.
Yes,
I mean,
that
here's
left.
the thing. Sarek... None of Sarek's children ever came back in time to murder themselves.
What
That
are
we
you
know
referring
of.
to?
When well, no, he doesn't. When old,
James Sloyan comes back as Alexander.
yeah,
Oh.
old Alexander comes back to try to like toughen up his younger self to keep Worf from getting murdered.
Yeah, but it's also like...
Yeah.
Alexander is not gonna do this thing.
Yeah, my dad was so bad that I turned out terrible and have to go back in time and fix it.
It's your me, Marty.
I'm such a
Wait.
pussy. I couldn't save my dad.
Anyway, sorry.
Cool. But yeah, Spock
That's-
and Layla
that's a
are
good one,
sweet.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
an
poor
interesting episode.
Alexander.
It lets Nimoy do some like interesting like deeper acting stuff,
Yeah.
which is fun, and dangle from a tree.
That's right.
Moving on, I think everyone's like expectation is Kirk and Edith Keeler is one of the
Oh,
highs.
That's
Mhm.
a good one.
Because City on the Edge of Forever is a very beautiful episode.
Truly.
Forget the name of the actress. Joan Collins?
I don't know.
What's her fucking name?
It's either Collins or Crawford.
Oh god.
I don't think it's Crawford.
He killed her.
He killed her, all right.
But
Joan Collins.
Collins, great. Yeah, she's
Is that what I
so
said? I thought it
lovely.
wasn't. What an idiot. Sorry.
And I mean, Kirk falling for her so instantly is a little funky, but that's it. This is television, especially in the 60s, so you just kind of go with it.
Yeah, well, there was actually a novel, and again, novels aren't canon in Star Trek, but it does suggest that they were actually in the 30s way longer than is clear from the episode.
Oh, really? I
Like-
wouldn't have gotten that impression.
Like, it was a couple of months they were there before Bones showed up. And if you watch the episode, there's nothing that strictly says how long it's been. So you could totally imagine maybe it has been a
Why,
while.
it's been 3 months, 5 days, and an
A
odd
couple
number of
of- yeah.
minutes.
Spock invents computers.
Which, I mean, and they,
Using knives and bear skins.
And he had
or
to
whatever
earn
fuck
the
he
money
says.
to
Yeah, it took
buy-
they had a very low rate.
Yeah, they had to earn the money to make the shit out of
Mopping
like
the same
$3 a week
so it's
while
actually
paying rent.
not unreasonable to assume that actually they maybe were there for a while before Bones showed up.
Maybe
But also, it's all just television. People fall in love instantly, constantly,
maybe
unfortunately.
the reason
We'll see some more of that in this
why-
list.
Maybe the reason why we don't have Star Trek in our timeline, like we're not going into Star Trek times, is because in our real life timeline, nobody ever found and reverse engineered Spock's computer in the from the mission.
I would argue we are actually in Star Trek's timeline because remember, before we have Star Trek, we have to have World War III,
Oh, that's true.
which is approaching faster every day.
Okay, oh boy.
So who's next on the
We
list?
did miss the Bell riots. Yeah.
Sadly.
Thoughts on Kirk and Edith?
It's a
though?
classic. Yeah, no, it works. They play off each other real well.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
And it's like nice because, well, it's nice, but it sucks because it's
Mm.
like you feel like Kirk actually has some real legitimate feelings, and then he has to just, well, throw them right under the bus, as it were.
Oh.
Thank God it wasn't modern day, or he had to do an angry version of his catchphrase at the end of the episode.
What's his catchphrase?
Let's fly.
Yeah. Well, let's say he didn't have one. Instead, he said, "Let's get the hell out of here."
Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, Let's Fly would have been good.
But yeah, it's like I said, I think the one thing whether you do feel like it's a little quick, but again, if you go by, actually, maybe it was a while. I mean,
Well, but
either
it's
way,
also,
though.
It's also like you said, though, we're talking about a 45-minute
Yeah.
one shot episode. Like,
But also, he does, like, he's clearly got goo-goo eyes for her, like, basically the first time they meet, so it's still pretty fast.
Yeah, and I think, his, like, conflict at the end of, do I let her get run over by this truck, or do I hop in a different truck and drive her away, is a good moment for Kirk.
Yeah.
And Shatner nails it.
Yeah.
which
but you
how
can't
often
always
can
say-
you really say that? Yeah.
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 Sorry.
on the flip side of the coin, a romance that isn't really a romance, but is kind of forced upon us, is Spock and T'Pring in Amok Time.
And
Oh,
that one's
boy.
so weird. 'Cause like you said, we don't really. It's just they show up. It's like, oh, here's my arranged fucking marriage, and all we see of it is her
Being
making
a
him
bitch.
fight Kirk to the
Yeah.
death.
It's not so much a romance as a.
Cucking.
That's all. She just needed.
Spock sitting there in a cuck chair.
In a Kirk chair.
Kirk chair.
That's really
Very
what
good.
it is. Is like they each have one. She has a chair for Spock to sit in when she's with Ston, and he's got a chair for her to sit in when she's with Jim.
Oh
Yikes.
no.
Oh, well, that's just fine. Maybe I like this episode more than I thought.
But yeah, no, that is not a romance. It was not. I mean,
Yeah, even though Strange New Worlds is trying to retcon that a bit with the backstory of Spock and all this stuff, but
And all that fucking they're doing when it's not Ponfar. Who even knew they could fuck without Ponfar?
I mean, considering like every time they show up together in that show, something goes awry. It actually makes her going, "I do not want to marry this man." Make a lot more sense. It's like every time we spend more than 5 minutes together, the universe implodes.
as soon as we're done fucking, everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
it's usually Pike's fault.
But in the original, it's just like, wow, she's just awful.
Yeah, they should have kept up with each other maybe a little bit if they knew they were gonna marry.
Possibly.
That's just not how it's done.
You're victim blaming. Just kidding.
Who's the victim here?
Me.
All of them. Yeah, us.
I see,
really.
I-
Us for having to watch it.
Let's
is
go with-
correct.
Both of them, because arranged marriages
I was gonna say,
are
this
weird.
is just more proof that arranged marriages are bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good episode, though.
This
Yeah,
is
good
again another instance of Sarek
Yeah, no.
screwing
just-
the pooch for Spock.
admittedly, that's headcanon on
It's
our
kind of
part,
rude to
but-
call Amanda the pooch.
Fuck! I wish we didn't have more stuff, because that would be an amazing ending line.
Oh, but we have more stuff.
We do.
We have to talk about Scott and Carolyn Palamas from Who Mourns for Adonais.
Buddy, you did not have a chance the minute he showed up in those little shorts.
Yeah, so this is...
I love that even in that, the
He's
picture
like,
you
oh
chose.
no, I'm fucked.
Yeah, is him being like, I've lost, and her being like, oh my god, I can see it.
The
It's
dick?
throbbing.
Oh,
It's
God.
throbbing.
Even
to his
through the,
shorts.
through the
Loincloth.
When Dana Carvey talks about seeing And,
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. It's moving, honey. It's moving.
It's gonna sing a song.
It sang a song. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't get the reference, and I don't care. Because we've been talking for a long fucking time.
Yeah,
We're only halfway through this. Yeah, Scott had a crush. She did not reciprocate at all. And I think there's even lines that are like, yeah, Scott's got a crush on her, and she doesn't care.
Do you think this is why he kills all those hookers?
No, that's because that woman caused me to get burnt or something. Remember, it was Scotty hates all women because one woman fucked. I'm sure she's on this list. No, there's no woman in that episode.
No, we don't.
And this isn't her? Because,
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's her. Pretty sure she's the woman.
Yeah, no, this one was doomed from the off.
Yeah.
But that was kind of the point,
But
I guess.
I wanted to include it just to make sure we got the Scotty representation, because
he looks so sad.
He doesn't... I think he's also married to the ship. Like,
oh, yeah.
Spock is in the cuck chair when Kirk is with the ship.
I was going to say, and not only that, they've consummated that marriage, I feel like, which is...
Moving on. Oh, we have some Chekhov action, which I'm super happy about.
He's got that little girlfriend. Yeah, there she is.
Again.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, so this is Martha Landon in the
Such
Apple.
a good picture.
She's hot, dude. She's way too hot for Chekhov in his bad wig. In his one ham sandwich. How is he going to support her on one ham sandwich?
Yeah, make sure that you're following along with this on the blog so you understand why Chris is laughing at every photo that's on our screen.
You picked this wonderful moment where she looks so annoyed at him right now. Like in a way that makes it feel like they've been together for ages and he's just told this same dumb joke he's told her every week since they started dating.
I can hear him saying, "Top dog law."
Like, it's kind of a great picture in a way. It's like she's flustered, but also still kind of charmed.
Yeah, she's ready. She will make out with this man.
Yeah.
This is before the makeout scene. So
Yeah.
She's only making out with him so he'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean,
he can't talk.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many of us have made out with Chekhov just to shut him up, really?
He's so cute, just like one of the monkeys, or whatever it was the producers wanted.
Oh, very cute.
I think that's right.
Yeah, but again, Chekhov, you're way out of your league, bro.
Yeah, he's batting way above
Martha
his,
Landon is a catch, and you're Chekhov.
Aww.
Look, we know there are future Chekhovs, so someone
that's
eventually...
True. Or he cloned himself.
Well, we
because
didn't
it
say
does
he was...
look just like him.
No one said he was unfuckable. We're just saying that, like, nobody that hot is gonna, you know...
But also it was the
bear
60s.
his children.
I think he was 60s hot.
Stop.
Shatner was 60s hot.
Oh, God.
Nimoy.
Here's the thing, though. If Nimoy and Kirk were 60s hot, then Chekhov is definitely not.
Different strokes for different...
I think Nimoy's still considered pretty attractive.
Nimoy was a good-looking man,
They were
that's
going
why.
for, because, Kirk is like that leading...
I almost said Nimoy's dead, Chris.
Holy shit.
I mean, he is.
Well, it's true.
I'm so sorry.
But when he died, he was handsome, damn it.
Shatner's leading man...
Shatner's there...
Clark Gable...
Yeah, Shatner's there for the adult
Jesus, don't let him hear you say that.
Chekhov is for the younger...
His head is already too big.
But yeah, Chekhov's
he's for the youth to be into.
Utes like him.
Utes, yeah.
Yeah, and occasionally Martha Landon when she feels like tolerating him.
No, I can't remember. Did she show up more than once?
No, but she's a one and done, which is a shame because I do like her.
Doesn't someone's girlfriend show up more than once, or am I making that up?
Let's find out.
Okay.
We'll see if it's in the list, and if it's not, we'll assume you're possibly making a character up.
I possibly am.
TBD.
I probably am.
Who do I have next? Oh, this is an interesting one. This is Kirk and Janet Wallace from the Deadly Years.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. Don't remember her at all.
She was the girl. She was the
one who's a spanking?
Old girlfriend who was super into older guys. And then in the Deadly Years, Kirk got that old man virus that turned him into an older guy.
That's so weird.
And I think she had
one
of them had a line. It was probably Kirk when she was like, "Yeah, I'm into you now." And he's like, "Yeah, what are you gonna give me? Love or a going away present?" Because he thought he was dying.
That's a good line. But yeah, no, I completely forgot about her.
It's not a very memorable episode because basically the thing you remember is how bad the old age makeup was.
Yeah.
And she was.
And they made Chekhov go to the infirmary constantly.
Yeah, and she's kind of a non-presence.
Yeah, she's a babe though.
Oh yeah, she's.
I'd be counting the odd number of minutes since the last time I saw her.
All these women are babes. What's the deal?
The casting of the
60s. They really knew how to do it.
They had a type.
I'm just thinking this poor woman, however heavy that obviously 90% wig bun on the back of her head must be.
Oh yeah. They all did that.
No, I know, but because
A
especially
lot of pins.
at least Rand's hair was usually straight up, so probably easier to balance. This poor woman, it's all on the back of her head.
Yeah, rough.
What's a dog got to do with it?
She was super into him because he was older, which was kind of funny.
That's a little weird.
It's a little weird.
And he looked terrible.
And he looked awful, yeah, so she's into some weird shit, this woman. Let's move on. Because, here's a hottie.
That's another babe.
This is the most of
Spock,
canon.
you bastard.
Oh, hell yeah, the Romulan?
Let me say who it is.
All right.
Because the audience doesn't see the slideshow.
Whatever, fuck them. I'm just kidding.
The internet tells me her the canon name for the Romulan commander from the Enterprise incident is Nevesa, and damn, they had fucking steamy eyes at each other.
Well, if I may say so, Don May Nevesa. I don't know.
I don't get it.
Wow.
When I was in high school, and it was the 90s, except I wasn't in high school in the 90s, there was this thing where some brilliant linguist realized that to say give me head in Spanish is don me cabeza, but it doesn't literally mean give me head.
Right.
But don me does mean give me, and give me Nevesa.
Okay, there we go.
So it's
You
not...
would say dame.
Dame, fine. Listen, I never took Spanish. I learned it on the streets.
But yeah, I don't remember, Spock was mostly faking it, right? Or did he admit that there was kind of something there?
You say mostly, and I think how much of that percentage is him being there, I got to do this for Kirk, but this woman's really into me. I think Spock was into her, at least a little bit, because later on we know that he was really trying hard to reunify.
That's true.
Vulcan and Romulus.
He wanted to reunify that ass.
Hot. But she's also I liked her a lot. I think she was one of the more interesting characters, especially Romulan characters, because they're always fun.
And she was pretty pissed off at the end when she found out it was.
Yeah.
And understandably so.
Well,
I
she
get
discovered it was all a ruse.
I think she was also pissed off that they stole the cloaking device.
Yes,
yeah.
but I mean, also that Spock
She knew that she was going to get killed by her superiors.
Playing with her
That
heartstrings.
would piss me off.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Moving on, Kirk and Miramani from the Paradise Syndrome.
Oh, I was waiting for this. I knew this
So
would
No,
happen.
really, it should be Kirok. And
Exactly.
Miramani from the Paradise
That's the
Syndrome.
thing. He's not himself, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, because he has some kind of amnesia. Yeah, he doesn't know the circumstances he's in. All he knows is this woman's hot and DTF.
Yeah, and he's so happy.
And he was
all
very
he knows is pussy
terrible,
good.
terrible.
Yeah.
Even just the everything aside, he's not him. Doesn't count. Bad.
Wow.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend. Granted, he sucked.
Yeah.
But she threw him aside for Kirk.
She had her own Ston.
And she had babies, didn't she? Didn't they make a baby?
I think she gets killed, doesn't she?
She gets pregnant.
But then gets killed.
And then killed whilst still pregnant.
Oh, okay,
Right.
so no baby then.
But this...
Almost.
Bear in mind, though, that this episode walked the plank so that Tatu could run into a wall.
So there was a birth, kind of.
2 tattoo references in one episode. How weird.
My favorite, this one's probably going to
Classic.
be my super, super favorite. McCoy and Natira from For the World is Hollow and I Have Touched the Sky.
I forgot this was on
What
the list.
a
That's also a
great
very good one.
Episode
It's
two.
so
God
good. And this
damn.
is one where, even though they met each other 5 minutes ago and now they're in love, I buy it.
Bro,
Yeah.
if I
Which
met
is
fucking,
shocking.
It's because if you and I met McCoy 5 minutes ago, we'd be fucking in
Also,
love.
didn't he think he was dying?
He did,
Yeah.
which is part of the reason why he says yeah, actually, fuck Starfleet. Let me do something I want, which is this hot chick.
Yeah.
Which is not using transporters all the time and being stuck out in fucking horrible space.
I think she kind of got him to embrace whatever time you have left, you should live.
Yeah.
Which is a very nice part of that episode.
Yeah. And then he ends up living to at least 120.
Yeah, there's
it
also
has that sweet ass disco medallion.
Yes.
There's a novel I read. I think it's called Ex Machina, but I might be confusing with a different novel. But it's basically the sequel to this. Because I don't think McCoy ever divorces her. I think they're still married.
Oh.
And it's him going back to her after however much time, and helping her society, which has been fully thrown into upheaval by understanding what they are now.
Uh-oh.
And there's factions that are trying to revolt, and there's a resistance movement and all this thing. And it's him going to her and saying, okay, I love you very much, but we cannot be. And it's very sweet. It's a very well done book. I would recommend it. Because I love them so much because they're so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they're good. I forgot about them, like I said.
But Doc deserves a happy ending. What the fuck, man?
Well, he can always go back. She'll still be around.
But he told her we cannot be.
I think they can be.
What, she's gonna fucking wait around after being told we cannot be?
She might.
No.
Oh, here's a gross one.
Yeah.
Kirk and Elan from Elan of Troyes.
Yeah, didn't she have like pheromones or something?
She
Or
did.
mind control? Like...
Yeah, she had like her tears were full of some
Right.
kind of more love drugs.
Oh, is this the one with the spanking?
Yes, she's the one
Yeah.
who wanted
Yeah.
the spanking.
Right. God damn, I was like, wow, y'all are some kinky fuckers on this show.
Oh, they were. Well, Gene Roddenberry was
God
involved.
damn.
And that
yeah,
man.
dude, gross.
Heckin' yikes. And this woman, heckin' yikes, because this isn't necessarily a romance as much as it is just a drugging of
Yeah.
a man.
Yeah.
Which is a kind of a theme in TOS, I'm realizing.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
I was getting drugged and made to bang.
Yeah, and I'm not even including all the times Kirk put his mouth on people's faces just as, like, espionage.
It's a honeypot.
Just
Classic.
as espionage.
Happened a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this one's kind of gross.
Yeah, I'd say kind of is an understatement. It is gross.
Quite gross.
Kirk doesn't really get to be happy, does he?
Kirk's a jerk, bro.
All the women he likes either get murdered in front of him or are monsters.
Sometimes both, probably.
Or they have the good sense to leave him, like Carol.
Yes.
Bye.
Oh, she's later on the list. But first, Scott and Mira Romaine from The Lights of Zetar.
Oh, yeah. I feel like theirs actually was kind of going okay.
They were going a little more
Yeah.
okay. The one thing I didn't like from this particular episode was I think Sulu and Chekhov were doing their classic,
Bants.
Bants?
Banter.
Bants.
It's an Englishism.
I'm sure it is.
It is.
If it came out of Chris, it is. Yeah, doing their two boys in the front chairs talk with each other.
That sounds dirty.
Where they say like, oh, Mira's hanging out with Scott more. You know, if they settle down, she's gonna have to quit her job.
Oh, God, that's right.
And it's like, you boys are disgusting.
60s ass
Just how
bullshit.
they do in this 60s, I
This
guess.
is how
Yeah, but they actually were pretty cute together. And then she kind of turned into a light thing for a while.
Yeah, I think she got possessed, but didn't they have to like put her into a pressure cooker or
She
something
put
to get
her-
him out?
Yeah,
A
she put her
pressure
in the
cooker.
pressure wall because she was full of lights of Zetar.
How many?
So
Many.
5 lights.
Perfect.
But I did like them. Do you remember her, Jake?
I do remember her.
What are your thoughts?
She's aight.
She's aight.
aight.
I can see what Scott saw in her.
Yeah.
Wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating crackers.
She's a babe.
You like
They're all
crackers.
babes, bro.
Bring me
Yeah.
those crackers. Moving on. Okay, here's one that seemed to have meaning for Kirk, and that's Kirk and Rayna Chapek from Requiem for Methuselah.
Here's the thing.
But she's a robot.
Like I said, with City on the Edge of Forever, you could argue that possibly there was actually more time there than was obvious.
Right.
This was like 2 days.
This is a weird one.
And he is way too
But
into her
she's
way
literally
too
a
fast.
sex bot. Like,
Yeah, but he doesn't just want to fuck her. He like loves her for some reason,
got-
and it
she's
doesn't
got-
make sense.
He loves her so much, Spock has to wipe his mind.
Yeah, that whole episode is
Messed up.
fucking weird.
he's a robosexual.
I mean, she's interesting. I do think it's disgusting that Flint also basically said,
Yeah.
like, yes, Kirk seems to like her. I'll let her bang Kirk so she knows what banging is like, so then she can come back and bang me.
No.
Flint, gross.
Yeah, no, Jesus, I forgot about that aspect.
Yes,
This
I
whole
can't
last
wait to
episode
get
can go to
Kirk's
hell.
sloppy seconds.
Yeah, no, it's all weird. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like
Seems
it.
to like love now. Let's let Kirk
And
explore.
billiards.
Yeah, she was good at billiards. I mean, the two of them were kind of cute. But yeah, it is also
Very
very
quick.
strange.
Yeah.
A couple more. Oh, Chekhov and Irina from The Way to Eden, which is his hippie girlfriend.
Now, had they previously known one another?
Yeah, they were from a past relationship. She comes back and like they recoil the hotness.
Mm.
Recoil, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, and she's all hippie, and he's all like a square.
Yeah,
No.
I mean,
she's a
yeah, look at
pervert,
him. This
you
picture
mean?
says it all. He looks like a square. Look at him.
I don't remember if it was gonna be her, but I
don't
know
love any of your drugs.
an early draft of the script was gonna
Only
have
drug I need is communism.
Oh yeah, have it be McCoy's daughter.
it was gonna be one of the hippies, but I don't know if she was also gonna be trying to fuck Chekhov.
I would hope not, because I think McCoy would step in.
Yeah, he would just stab Chekhov.
I think Chekhov would be like, "Look, you are very pretty, but your father is my MD, and he could fucking kill me."
He's got all these syringes waiting for my daily vaccines.
Literally has skull on his shelf. Do not know where it's from. Do
Cool.
not need to be its twin.
You're a weird guy, McCoy. I'm still into you. But yeah, these two, like, they did not. Like, I think the point was they didn't have chemistry.
Yeah, well, because like
She's
she
a
was
free spirit, and he's a soldier, effectively.
Yeah,
She
like
doesn't look like a free spirit in that picture. This picture, he looks like a nerd, and she looks like a fucking drag.
Well, the rest of the episode, she's. What, you said she looks like a nerd?
A drag.
A
No,
dra-
he looks like
he
a
looks
nerd.
like
She looks like a drag.
No, the rest of the episode, she's playing the hippie music
Mm.
with all the hippie instruments.
Oh.
with of course their not leader, but the the guy there who later spends his whole career playing cops and soldiers is there with the fucking guitar,
Yeah,
which
he
is
was
so great.
Famously, he's the guy that says,
Yeah,
Johnson, feed my
feed
fish.
fish, yeah. But he was always, aside from this, he's like always soldiers or cops. He's always like, he always plays like authority figure. So to see him as a space hippie is so funny.
Oh, he's in Silence of the Lambs, too.
Yeah.
He's the guy that gets his face cut off, isn't he?
Maybe.
I think he is.
But yeah, no, honestly, I don't think she looks like a drag. She looks slightly pickled, though.
I'm kind of regretting including the images because we're focusing on the images, which may not indicate the.
I would have no memory of most of these people by name, though.
I will say, too, but as far as like their relationship goes, don't really remember it, so it wasn't very impactful.
I just remember he was suddenly out of nowhere.
You're right.
Like
Very rigid.
Very like rod up the ass type.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we cannot have any of this free love thing. And she's like, you used to be cool, dude. And he's
Yeah,
like, nope, now I am Starfleet.
That's right. He's uptight even by Starfleet standards all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
which we'd never seen from him before. And she was like, yeah, I mean, you want to complete that happy sign? And he's like, no.
Like even though like 60s Trek Starfleet was a little more military and uptight, like. Because he's Chekhov. He's sort of the young, fun one, and suddenly he's like fucking Joe Friday.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
Who wrote this and did not check what the show Bible said about Chekhov?
Yeah, exactly.
Funny. Getting toward the end here, Spock and Zarabeth from All Our Yesterdays I thought was very cute. It's a little bit of a strange one because Spock was kind of, I think, de-evolving is kind of the
Oh,
the
that's
vein
right.
they were
Yeah,
going.
he was kind of like losing.
Yeah, because he'd gone back in time, and going back in time was turning him into a proto-Vulcan.
Which doesn't make any
Question
sense.
fucking marks. But Zarabeth was very cool. She was our
Yeah.
cave woman chick that saved him and McCoy from snow.
Another doomed Spock relationship.
Exactly, yeah. And it's another one where he has to kind of not be himself to
Yeah.
let himself be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like her.
Who's not allowed to be happy more, Spock or Kirk?
Or
That's a good question.
O'Brien.
Yeah, when frankly Scotty's had the most successful relationship here. That's kind of interesting.
Oh boy.
A couple more. We do have Kirk and Carol Marcus. We know they had a relationship in the past. And they're fairly adult about it in the Wrath of Khan when we see them together.
They made a baby.
Yeah, it seems like they're basically, they don't hate each other. They're just like, yeah,
We did
you're
this.
obsessed with your thing, I'm obsessed with my thing. Let's call the whole thing
Don't
off.
ever talk to David.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be a bad father.
We know what'll happen if you talk to David.
Don't
He'll
tell
get
him.
killed by Klingons.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
no, it happened.
Yeah, no, I think it was like a decent portrait of like a couple of middle-aged people who had a thing once and are
Adults.
Yeah, what's the
Mature.
word? They're on decent terms.
Yeah.
Well, we say that, but again, she did say don't let your son know you exist. So that's a little.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, he
if you
knows
had
he
a baby,
exists.
if you had a baby with Kirk, wouldn't you rather your son didn't know?
Yeah.
David didn't think he was conceived divinely.
Well, no, but he didn't know who his father was. He knew it was some Starfleet guy.
Isn't his name is David Marcus. I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's David
David
Kirk.
Kirk.
It would kind of be
That's what, like I think he knows
like
his.
Luke Skywalker.
I could be misremembering, but I think like he knows his father is Starfleet, but I don't know if he knows his dad is Jim fucking Kirk.
I'm just imagining like
I'd have to rewatch.
the Mamma Mia of this all, where like they're like he's reading her diary and he's like, wow, my mom fucked half of Starfleet. Any of these guys could be my dad.
Her
Because that's basically the basis of Mamma Mia, where it's like mom had 3 boyfriends all around the same time that she would have got pregnant with the daughter who's about to get married.
So it's Kirk. Fuck, I'm trying to get
Finney.
There we go, Finney.
Oh no, and
that was. No, that was Finnegan.
Oh, Finnegan. Yeah,
Finnegan.
both Finnegan and Finney.
Yeah.
yeah, why am I
Finnegan.
looking
She
at
did both of them at once.
awful.
So it's like then the only
Mitchell.
Mitchell, yes.
Oh, Gary.
Oh no.
The only one
she didn't get his eyes.
the only one she knows it isn't is fucking up my own joke. The captain of the Reliant.
The Vulcan?
No.
Oh, the Reliant.
Um,
From Twok.
Yeah.
The African American gentleman.
Yeah, that's because like
Oh,
David
he
is
played
pale and
Bond
blonde.
later.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's the character's name?
Terrell?
Yes,
Terrell!
thank you, Captain Terrell.
That does sound like a Vulcan name.
I have one more I wanted to mention.
Oh, and it's the best one.
Because otherwise we won't have brought up Uhura at all. We're
True.
not bringing up Sulu, mind you, because he doesn't really get any action in TOS, but that's fine. It would have been weird because they would have made it weird.
Yeah.
But Scott and Uhura do have a little bit of a something even before Cybok is around in the Final Frontier.
Yeah.
I love them. I want them to be together forever.
It's random as hell, but it's sort of cute. I wish it had been in a better movie.
It's weird because they're like almost in the background of like,
Yeah.
are they flirting? Should we be watching this? And it almost feels like Nichols and Doohan just did it on their own, perhaps.
I love
like,
that
hey, what the
idea.
hell are they doing over there?
Yeah.
Jim, they've given us like nothing to do this movie, even for us. And he's like,
Let's do a little dance in the background.
yeah, fuck it.
They've given us nothing. Oh, James, do it. I thought you were talking about Jim Kirk.
No, Jim
Stupid
do
idiot.
it. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no,
I realized
I confused myself. It's okay.
it took me a minute to remember doing his first name. I was like, Jim. Oh yeah, it is Jim, isn't it?
Jimmy.
That was
Jimmy
weird.
Doohan.
Jim.
The only one, because I'm passing off any time Kirk just seduced someone so that he could get information out of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which happens at least 11 times. And then any
Damn.
of the ones where there's like a moment where someone flirts with someone, but it's not like a romance or anything. The one that I could... It's not even a romance, but it's a kind of a failure of a romance, is they never did anything with Kirk and Rand. And I know they meant to.
Glad they ultimately didn't.
Yeah, because Grace Lee Whitney like mentioned in her book, like, yeah, it was supposed to be kind of the ongoing relationship of the will they, won't they kind of a thing, and then they wrote her out anyway.
Yeah, which, like, again, that would just be wildly fucking inappropriate. She's your subordinate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus it means he wants to go out and fuck the rest of the galaxy. And it's funny that most of his romances come in season 3, literally.
Yeah.
When he just can't not put his mouth on women.
I will say, I forgot that TAS had a thing between Scott and Maress.
Oh, that was a funny one.
I'd forgotten that. Scott, the original furry.
Well, it was another one. There's so much love drug in TOS. What was
Sure is.
Gene into a lot?
Roofies.
I feel like it just says more about, like, just this sort of this societal idea of women are just out to get men through any means. I think it's
But
just
also the other
patriarchy
way
bullshit.
around.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't know.
So the one that didn't come up that I wanted to mention.
Oh, I missed one. Is it on this list?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what is
it
it?
just occurred to me.
Tell me.
Chapel and Corby.
She's not a main character. So
You're not counting her.
She's gonna come up in a future week because I do
Okay.
have her on our other characters. Because right now we're just doing the main
I
characters.
see. Okay, well,
We're
ignore
gonna
me
do
then.
side characters later so that the list won't be miles and miles long.
I
Because
did
I would
forget
also
about her, though, so...
I would also talk about Amanda and Sarek at some point.
She could have done so much better.
But she's happy.
I know,
She's
it's so
very
weird.
happy. Oh yeah, so yeah, keep those in mind.
Yeah.
As we're going through these, keep some more in mind because we can touch upon them in a future blogtivity. For now, these are the TOS ones that we've covered. You can see all the pictures of Chekhov getting turned down by women over on the blog. It's very cute. And and happy Valentine's Day.
Oh god, next week's TNG.
TNG, Picard gets it a lot.
Oh, I know. I'm just thinking about the literally no good examples for LaForge.
All right.
I don't understand what just happened.
That was Picard's little
Picard
noise
made a noise when
when he was space drunk and
Right,
gonna fuck
right.
Bev.
All right. Well, anywho, next time on our show, we will be talking about another episode of Star Trek for Discovery.
Woo!
Oh, that show.
Under the Twin Moons. You recall from this episode they talked about some twin moons. Well, we're going to be under them next time on our show.
I feel like from any angle you can say you're under the moon.
Under the Twin Moons, though.
Sounds like a Vic Fontaine song.
Oh, it does. In the pale twin moonlight.
There you go.
The Batman reference, Ames.
So we will be talking about that next time. Until then, you can follow us on the internet. You can read all of these blogs and more at Tumblr, SSHB Podcast, or sshbpodcast.com. You can also go to Blue Sky. Follow us there, SSHB Podcast, lots of fun stuff, quotes and things like that. You can also find us on Facebook, and you can download our podcast on Apple, as well as YouTube, Spotify, and anywhere else you can get a podcast, because it's also on our home on the web at SoundCloud. And that's all I got. My name has been Jake.
This is Chris.
This has been Ames.
And this is always Caitlin.
Scooby Wop.
Scooby Boo.
Oh, now we have to fucking leave it in. I
Yep.
hate that.
Put some pepperoni slices in a toaster oven and eat it. It's delicious.
What?
It is. I used to do it when I was a kid.
Wait, what's that got to do with what we're talking about?
Nothing.
Okay.
Are you making fun of me right
No,
now?
I'm just thinking
Are
about
you mocking
no,
me
I'm like,
right
man,
now
I want to eat some
directly?
pepperoni slices that are toasted.
All right, Jake is fucking mocking me and thinks I don't know it.
I'm not. I'm just thinking about...
No, Jake is torturing me because I'm trying to get through a blogtivity that I put work into.
I understand.
Clean break. I can probably get rid of that.
Good.